live stream that gets drunk, talks about D&D, but doesn't play it right. That's right, we feel the same about the rules of D&D as we do the whole year of 2020.
Yay! Can that just be the joke you say for the rest of the year?
Yes. That would be fitting, and we absolutely will. So
Yeah, definitely fits to an extent.
Yeah. That was kind of too easy of a joke, really. Well, let's introduce the Bottlecap crew. Our first player hates pumpkin spice lattes almost as much as he does himself. It's Sam Gates as Darrow.
I love pumpkin spice. I love it almost as much as I hate espresso martinis.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't know that. You're a dick.
You hate them?
They gave me the worst
attack.
hangover of my entire.
What is
I
this?
couldn't.
Those are mine and Austin's favorite drinks.
Yeah, what?
No, so
I was gonna say, I feel like that's a
one of
attack
my
on Double D, because I've
ex-bosses.
seen him Snapchat me multiple times and be like, oh, espresso martini.
This is
Dude.
like, yeah.
So one of my ex-bosses came over from us. He was from Sydney. Great guy. We went and had 2 espresso martinis at Olavita downtown in Boise.
Yeah.
And the next morning, I mean, I drank a lot more like Fireball, but the
Ew.
next morning I woke up and I couldn't function as an adult.
Oh,
I felt pain in my blood. Like, it was fucking gnarly.
Never use the word blood, when we're talking about like.
Like somebody
drinking or-
blood bended you.
Yeah.
My blood hurts.
I can feel it. Yeah.
Probably
all right.
just drank the Fireball and the espresso martinis in the wrong order.
You probably did. You probably did.
Or
Got
like
you.
no water.
He got you, dude. He got you
It
so
needs
good.
There's a
Fucking got
rhyme
you.
about it.
Fucking got you.
Oh man, well, we're talking about drinks, but how about food? Wow, is that a slice of beef jerky? No, that's Joe Fritz, his tack/parrot.
I get a lot of sun.
It's like a Slim Jim over there.
It's like a slim thing.
Anyway, the only person that I riff on every week for no reason. It's true that it sucks to suck, and no one sucks harder than Austin Von Johnson as Aaron Vince.
Ow!
Same face.
Oh,
That
that's
one has
awesome.
so much ensued in it. Stop
He is still
sucking.
sucking.
He's gonna turn
You
red here
said-
soon. Slow down. Be nice to yourself. Oh man. All right. Well, our next player is too nice and is clearly up to something. Idaho's local turd nugget, Miranda Haykill Palacio as Jolie.
Yeah, turd nugget. Watch me drop
Yeah.
for New Year's. Everybody comes.
Oh, shit.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a real thing that Idaho does. If anyone watching that's not from Idaho, New Year's we lower
It
a
looks
large
like
potato.
I
Yeah.
host that shit.
I know you do. But Paul, I know you do, Paul. That shit looks like a giant piece of food. The air. No shade on you.
It's okay. That's what makes it so fun.
Yeah,
Exactly.
no, fair enough.
The poop jokes.
New Year's poop drops.
Well, our next player can easily lift a 15-pound dumbbell and always smells like halibut. It's Taylor Hawker as Togu.
Do you know why I smell like halibut?
I would love to know.
Just for the halibut.
I knew it.
Wow.
I know,
We're
Joe.
back.
The second I
We're
said the punch, like the cue, I looked directly at UBJ. I was like, am I
He
gonna
does.
get him?
He does.
Yep.
Damn. Well, and our guest bottle capper tonight is the amazing, beautiful, and absolutely shitty human being. It's Jupiter Ann as Kaya.
Hello. Very shitty.
Incredible. She's like, thank you for that. You had I had a lot of options. That's what I went with. So.
I know who I am, and I'm okay with that.
God.
Do you know who you are?
That was sick. That was sick.
You just gotta own it, just lean into it hard. Well, Sam, is there anything you wanted to say?
There's actually a lot that I would like to say tonight. This is going to be a bit of an extended marketing introduction. So for anyone that is watching at home, we can hear me okay. My internet isn't lagging, correct?
Sounded good.
Not yet.
Your AOL free trial hasn't ended.
That's what I fucking like to hear. So we're going to do a few things. So the first thing is thank you to Carmen Bizet and Spider Stash for following us on Twitch. Y'all
What
are
is it? Spider Stash!
y'all are
Marvel!
ass, dude. The second thing is thank you to my mom for donating to our Patreon. We have so much content to make for you, Mother. Thank you, Aria_CM, for fucking subscribing to our Twitch. You're awesome. But we have so much content to make for my mother right now because we've never had someone subscribe to that tier of Patreon before. It's going to be
Like a
mess.
sweater?
Like a sweater. There's all sorts
It's
of
the sweater
shit
for your
available
dog,
there.
by the way.
Sam,
Are we basically getting allowance from your mom now?
Yes, we are.
As an adult, yeah,
Yes.
it's sick.
With 6% tax taken out, but we are.
Yeah. Yeah. But so the real thing that I wanted to talk about tonight is a bit more intense, and it involves everyone listening to some things that I have to say, and a bit of a story. So I would like everyone to, take a seat, grab a beverage if you need to do that if you haven't already, and get ready for a bit of a wild ride. We're going to get into the D&D mood before D&D even begins. So, as
I'm
we're
ready for the
all,
power you need to flow through me.
as you should. So, as we're all a party here, put yourself in a bit of a situation. Lightning strikes a heavily forested knoll, maybe 100 yards away. You barely notice. Your party's footsteps are being drowned out by the downpour as you run along the washed-out path through the forest. Today wasn't supposed to go like this. It should have been quick, easy. The contract was so standard. Find the kobolds, reason with them for the mayor, kill them if they wouldn't listen. Just another day. The arrows seemed to come out of nowhere. There was no time to respond. Jolie got hit in the knee. You hear her limping, but she'll live. Togu might not be so lucky. You look back and see him limply hung over Aedris's shoulder. Hopefully he makes it through the night.
So flaccid.
Pax sprints ahead of you, making it over the next hill. Before you have time to catch up, you hear him scream, "Shop! There's a shop!" As you catch up, you look down maybe 100 yards into a clearing. Even with your vision being slightly obscured by the
There it
torrential
goes.
downpour.
There goes
Magical, yeah.
You're back.
Is my internet okay?
You're back. You're back.
Okay. So even with your vision being obscured by the torrential downpour, you can make out a well-lit hut. Magical blue torches line the walls, making it stick out like a sore thumb. You approach. Your legs seem to be pushing you down the path against your will. After today, you don't know if you can trust anyone, but you need help. Any help. You take slow, arduous steps forward. The rain stops suddenly. The sound of thunder is drowned out, muffled. You look up. A magical barrier seems to be sloughing off the rain. What is this place? As you turn your gaze back to the shop, you notice a sign over the door. A few burnt hairs. A smirk comes over your weary face. Cute name for a candle shop, you think. You take a few more steps towards the door. Extend your hand out towards the knob. It's locked. Of course. How could this day get any worse? Your tired hand slips off the handle. You've resigned to seeing your party crumble, your friends die. A voice whispers in the wind above your head. Survive. You look down. Your head is drawn to the ground in front of this shop. You see a candle. It smells like forest, like pine needles,
That's where
like
we are.
life. You feverishly pick it up, uncap the lid, inhale. You feel refreshed, revived. A note appears in your hand magically. It reads, "Effervescent Candle of Vitality." This candle removes all levels of exhaustion and cures any disease or poison for creatures within 5 feet of it.
Yes.
You regain the maximum number of hit die for any hit die you spend. This candle has a piney scent that almost immediately invigorates you. As you light it, Togu wakes, Jolie stands up straight, and your party lives to fight another day. Go to www.afewburnthairs.com. Get a candle, get a gift card. They're always running deals. Check them out under Instagram.com at afewburnthairs and buy a fucking candle.
Wow.
I feel like Shia LaBeouf is giving you a standing ovation.
Oh, please, Shia, if you're out there, I just want to have a talk with you. So
I just want to talk.
I will say though, I followed a few burnt hairs on Instagram, and their shit is truly dope, and they have a lot of variety in their candles.
Yeah.
I'm gonna order one.
Yeah, get
Cheers
one.
to you.
I literally was the first one to smell that candle. And it
smells
insane.
great.
It was insane.
Yeah, and it's really inexpensive. I think that's a great price for candles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Sam. You might take the cake as best marketing ever done. Who knows? I wouldn't want to say that, especially with Taylor being here. And guys, before we talk any more about candles, let's score some bottle caps. Welcome to episode 33, A Fiendish Trail.
Okay.
Should shave.
We didn't hear it because you're muted or something, but I'm sure it was
Is that better?
Oh, I forgot about that.
I was talking so slowly for him, like insanely.
I know. And like I had it the perfect timing, and then just for all those watching at home, technical what? No, let me rephrase. For all those watching at home, technology has not been my friend this evening.
No, it hasn't.
And that is a prime example of what's going on.
Yeah, it's all good.
It
We're
is.
past it now. We're in the good part of the day. Oh, and if anyone wants to know, yes, I am in 4K, and yes, I do have a green screen that makes me look like I'm magically floating above my name. It's a new development. You're welcome.
You DM motherfucker.
I am so cool, like so
Bougie
insanely
bitch.
cool, man.
Yeah, you bougie bitch.
Bitch, boozy bitch. All right, well, let's dive in. Episode 33, A Fiendish Trail. The darkness that once lay blanketed over Magna was starting to subside, which feels like a warm relief from the late night that our heroic party has endured. With Erigis seeing his daughter for the first time in many, many painful years, and also discovering the state that she was in, it's truly difficult to say whether his emotions are joyous or saddening. His daughter, Aether, had seemingly become a vampire and murdered many men before the Bottlecap Brigade's very eyes. Before words could be exchanged, she disappeared into the endless sewers, becoming a horde of bats that flew away into the dark, underground expanse. Our 5 heroes continued on, finding their old friend Tuyuya as a captive within the sewer prison. She was unconscious and hurt, her body appearing to be in a bad way. As Jolie began her 10-minute ritual healing spell, exactly 10 minutes, our group made their way out of the sewer and up to the top level within the lighthouse entrance. Once on the ground level, Daryl walked out into the night sky and the streets of the pirate town of Souther and spaced out heavily while looking at a group of fireflies circling a nearby lamppost. Erigis and Tak, you look over to see Jolie finishing her incantation, the ritual spell Prayer of Healing. And you see as she finishes this spell, Tuyuya's body gets surrounded in a warm light with many, many magical butterflies. As the flying insects disperse, you 3 notice Tuyuya's wounds heal, but she does not regain consciousness, and she still seems quite pale in color. What would you like to do?
I look over and I'm like, so, did it work?
Well, yeah, it doesn't look like it. We need to find someone else to help.
I kind of had a feeling it wouldn't work, though. I mean, she was dead before. Or at least that's what I was getting a sense of.
But she doesn't stink yet.
That's true. She
Don't we
always
have time?
smelled really nice. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we're not just going to leave her body here. I don't know if there's any healers. I need a rest, to be honest, y'all. I don't know. What do y'all think?
I walk over and I pick up the body, and I turn to him and say, well, to be honest, she dies all the time. It shouldn't keep us from doing what we got to do. I think that there's only one place that we can go at the moment, and that's back to Ivan Torres. Maybe he can help us with Tayuya, and we still have Togu that we need to take care of. So.
Oh my God, y'all! This is a weird thought, but what if we brought Togu back into Yuya's body? I didn't see her aura though. I don't know, man. It's a bad idea. My brain's going all sorts of ways right now.
You know what?
It is true. We do not know her aura, but maybe Ivan can tell it to us.
Yeah.
Jolie and Tak, can you guys make perception rolls?
Oh my God, we get a roll. Okay, hold on. My dice aren't even out. My dice already. Ooh. What kind of rolls?
11.
Perception.
Ooh. 23.
Oh, that's better than 11.
And me, yes.
All right, Tak, you notice on Tiyu's body that her ankles are quite thick. Jolie, I just something random. I don't know. Jolie, you're like, those are the biggest ankles I've ever seen. Jolie, Jolie, you notice something weird that you just see for a second on the side of her neck.
Oh. Okay, first things first, I didn't know her calves were this ripped. Look at those muscles. Second thing, 1 second, and I'm gonna kind of tilt her head over a little bit so I can get more of her neck.
Yeah, you look over as she's rested on Eridris's shoulder, and you move her head over, and you can clearly see that there are 2 piercing marks in her neck.
Oh, I kind of cover them and just heal just the tip of her neck, so you couldn't see the flesh wounds, and kind of just scrape off the blood. Yeah, y'all. And this is gonna be me lying, but
okay.
You know what? She totally she just didn't make it, y'all. I could tell her body is super dehydrated from that poison she got, and it was too long, and she was malnourished and mistreated, and it was just too much for this little body. I think we just gotta call it like it is. She's not coming back.
Jolie, that's very pessimistic of you.
I know. Look what we just went through, Eridris. I'm not all sunshine and fucking tuna, dehydrated
jerky.
Tuna, and I almost said salad. That's another one.
Tuna jerky can Darrow smell it yet? Or
You're still in your trance, dude. You're out of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dehydrated tuna and nice ass hugs. I just gotta be real.
Well, I appreciate your assessment, but I'm not leaving our friend behind. She's coming with us.
Okay, well, I think it's gonna be a lot for me to carry then.
No, I got her.
Physically. Can you help? Okay.
Yeah.
And as Eridris gets close to Tayuya, I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder and look you deep in the eyes and be like, I don't know how you know that person, but something has shifted in you, and you're holding some things back. And I'm not gonna force you to tell me what's happened. We get a moment to chill. You need to open up just a little bit, not all the way, but I need to know what's happening, because I'm also unstable right now. Got it?
Okay.
And then he moves it onto his other shoulder.
And then I walk.
You guys got it rough.
I'm gonna walk behind
Eridris,
and hold
one
up
thing.
to his ankle.
Does anybody want a sugar shot? I think we all need it. It's been a long time.
Do you have sugar shots? Is that in your inventory somewhere? Like,
Yep.
Okay, awesome.
Sugar?
Whenever
it's the secret ingredient to my dehydrated tuna. Okay, I didn't want to say it.
Whenever you say sugar shot, Steve crawls out from his sock. I don't even know if I still have the sock. Wherever he is in my pants, and he crawls up on my shoulder, and he looks at you. You can't hear him say this. But I'm like, what? Wait a second. Did you say sugar shot? I am so in. Dad, can I have a sugar shot? And I look down and I'm like, yeah, you can have a sugar shot. Oh, thank God. I want some sugar.
Oh, no.
All you guys see is just a snake like.
Yeah, he's he's looking at Jolie with the most like caring of eyes a snake can have.
Oh, does he want to come over here? He's looking like I'm just gonna reach for him and see if he slides on my little paw hands.
Play a little grab snake.
He kind of like goes in between your fingers and like wraps around your arm and real quick just like pokes up on your face. And then Air just turns to you and he's like, yeah, I guess he wants a little bit of a puppy chino there.
Understood, sir. And I pull out an even smaller sugar shot glass. I fill it up with some sugar. Here you go, little bud.
Steve's like,
oh yeah, thanks Dad and thanks Jolie. This is amazing. I haven't had sugar this good in like 3.5 hours. Dad kicked it in his pants.
and then none of you guys hear that.
Oh God.
And he just goes back around your arm the same way he came. Like literally, he makes a little like spring with his tail and jumps off of your arm onto my shoulder, and then crawls back down into my pocket.
Wow.
Okay, well that just gave me a lot of joy. I am I'm happy. But still sad.
And as the snake comes back to its owner, and thank you, Austin, you're on something today, my friend, and I love it. As the snake comes back into...
We haven't played in 2 weeks.
I know! We gotta get all of our... We're so excited! So the snake comes back, and suddenly Darrow is pulled out of his vision, if we want to call it, his huge space out into the past. And he is pulled out of it to the sound of a sleeping weasel humanoid who is snoring, halfway crammed inside a trash can 4 feet away from him, as if he fell from a great distance into that trash can.
Where am I? Who are you? What's happening?
And you look over to this trash can, and you look over to this trash can, Darrow, and that's the first thing you notice, right? Before the weird snake entering Ergis's pants, very excited. And you just see like legs hanging out of this trash can, and you just hear like a
Who is that? What is that? Is someone gonna pick that thing up out of that trash can, or do I have to do it myself?
You'll probably have to do it yourself as I walk by with Tayuya over my shoulder.
Adris, I don't quite understand who you're carrying, but I definitely cannot lift that thing out of that trash can. I do not have the strength to do so.
I just turned to him and was like, well, ask Tack, he's pretty strong.
Tack, you are ripped as fuck, and I forgot to tell you that when we had our spa day a few weeks ago, but do you think you could manage to get that whatever it is out of the trash, or apparently not? And I just like to cast shape earth.
Give him a moment.
underneath.
Sucking real hard.
Tack was just sitting there flexing in front of you to try and impress you. And he gets a little lightheaded and stumbles against the garbage can.
Yeah, I ignore you and just
and then
cast
he goes
shape
to
earth.
pick up the weasel.
Okay. Yeah, Darrow, you don't have to cast that if you don't want to use a spell slot.
Oh, it's a cantrip.
Oh, okay, we're good. Yeah, so, all right, so I don't know why I have to figure out a situation with you guys, but Tak is going to grab this thing, and then also so does the earth that you sculpted.
No, I want the earth to like push the trash can over as he's trying to grab it.
Yoink.
So
Yeah.
he goes to grab it, and it's like pushed over, and you just see this trash can roll a little bit, and then slowly, like it's slowly coming out of this can, and he just like and eventually like falls out like 10 feet away, and he's just like on his back, like.
I'll run over to him and kind of try and shake his chest. Hey, buddy, are you okay? Do you need water? Hello? Oh, y'all, he's sleeping.
And don't worry, I got this. And I throw him over my shoulder as a fireman carry him.
All right.
Oh my God, Jack!
I do have 16 strength. But, his legs might be dragging on the ground.
Just because I like to pick on you, can you make a athletics roll to pick him up? Eric just is able to pick up to you. No problem.
Hey!
Oh man, it's like you just like pick him up, and it's like a joke. You just throw him over your shoulder, and everyone is blown away because he's twice your size, and it's like easy for you, like whatever. Well, what would you guys
Let's
like
get going.
Okay, so you guys
Thought about slinging my dog over, but
all right, so you guys are gonna head to Ivan Tour. Is that the plan, or Ivan's lab? We'll call it that.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
What time of day is it?
it is
Or not?
about 4 a.m. now at this point. So maybe the sun's gonna come up soon. It's pretty dark, but it's we're getting close to. We might call it twilight if we can. I don't even know if morning has a twilight. Who's awake that early to know? And
you are.
I am
You're
a lot.
You're the only person.
Every day. Anyway, so we're gonna just open up the South there map for a second for everyone. So where they're at right now is you guys were just at the Crow's Nest, which is about the center of town. Sorry, Jupiter, that you can't see this, but you guys are in the center of town near the Crow's Nest. It is pretty late, or early, should we say, in the morning, and not many people are out, if any. So on your way to go to Summer's End, which is where Ivan, the inventor / necromancer, lives, who also has a charcoal distribution company. He's many hats, he wears a lot of hats. He is at Summer's End. Along the way, you would pass by the Smuggler's Market, which is very much, not quite open yet. You can see some things being set up, and it's just kind of this big courtyard area with shops around the edge. It's kind of like an outdoor mall. I don't know. I think there's a cooler word for that, but that's basically the idea. Outlet mall. That's what it's called. And
there it is.
Yeah, it's an outlet mall. And you can see that they're starting to open and set things up. And you walk by there, and you reach Summer's End. And you're at the big, glorious door of Ivan Tor. With the big green, or it's a blue button for this one, a big blue button on the door.
I press it.
Do you? This is my favorite part.
Ow! Just kidding. Roll to press.
So this is the fella that Darrow didn't have necessarily the best interaction with the last time, right?
Well, if I recall, Darrow was very much trying to learn from him, and received little in return for his interest.
Cool.
Yeah. If you need me to write a journal about what's happened so far too, I can do that for you. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
All right.
Do it.
So here we go.
You have to now.
All right, Ergis, you press the button. You guys hear you press this thing, and at first it's like a buzzer, like zzz, and then you just hear this thing drop, like shh, and then it activates this other thing that then moves like this ball through this like series of, like, which knocks like this little hammer hanging upside down, like, and then it knocks this piece of wood that then slams against this vent that activates this fan that starts moving this ball across this different chain, like little bridge, that then hits another button that presses like ding dong, and a bird comes out like which then hits another thing that forces it to drop and hit this handle that then turns, and you just hear the door go and open.
That's the coolest door still. What do you guys think?
Really?
I love it.
It never gets old.
I
No.
could
It's
make
good.
that in my sleep and no one even cares.
That's
Can
probably
everyone-
true.
Can you teach me maybe?
I'm gonna say only Jolie heard that. I don't know.
Just one of these times, I have some incense to burn, and we can talk about it.
Oh, I love incense. Okay. Let's have a little moment. Okay, walk in.
Cool. All right, you guys walk in, and the first thing you see inside of Ivan Tor's lab, the charcoal distributor, inventor, and necromancer, is that you see Vint in the corner of the room just studying, and you can see that he's reading this one book, and there's a series of like 8 books piled up that all have different bookmarks in. And over to his left on a different side table is just several notebooks just filled, and like it's like inks all over the place. Like he's just been going crazy in the last 24 hours since you left him. And just learning. And he doesn't even look up at you, and his eyes are red and he has bags under his eyes. Just seems very, very focused on succeeding at his studies. And then you do hear some noises in the back room of Ivan's laboratory.
Hey,
That's what it
Vince,
sounds like.
is Ivan in the back?
Ivan's here. Oh man.
Are you okay?
I'm
Little
just,
buddy?
Yeah, I'm fine. E equals 46 times 7.
I
I'd
don't
like
even
to
know what that
cast
means.
Sure.
detect thoughts on him.
Okay, what does he need to do? Or
So you need to roll a wisdom saving throw.
all right, you got a 4.
He fails it. Okay, so I'm gonna read a little bit. So I first learned the surface thoughts of whatever he's thinking. So like, just kind of generally his emotional state, anything that's looming large in his mind.
Yes.
And then because he failed the check,
Yeah,
I
take
get
your
to
time.
I get to essentially
Hey, isn't this a roll? Isn't this a roll?
Oh, because we have to look it up.
Oh,
Yeah, sure.
You can drink.
Yeah, let's.
Oh yeah, sure.
You can drink if you want to. I mean,
Can I
You
please?
can drink if you want to.
Hey,
You can
hey.
leave your friends behind.
Hey, we might not know the rules to D&D, but we have some very strict rules that we follow here at the Bottlecap
You're right.
Brigade.
You're right.
So cheers,
You're right.
Drinking is
I
one
didn't
of
know
them.
the rule, so he had to tell me what it was. Let's drink.
Fair.
No, it was your rule, wasn't it?
The
Yeah,
rule is to
yeah, that's
drink,
fair.
and then
Yeah,
the
we
rule
all
is to
drink.
I just
drink
don't
when
want
there's
to
a rule.
drink. I've had enough.
So you have to tell me his emotional state, something that looms large in his mind, as well as his motivations for any of that. And also, I kind of have some leverage over what he does moving forward. It says questions verbally directed at the target creature naturally shape the course of its thoughts.
Jesus Christ.
so
why
it's
is this
particular-
so long?
It's
I
a
don't
cantrip.
know. It's a No, it's a level 2
It
spell.
better
It's
not.
a level-
It's insane.
Cantrip.
I'm like, how many times do we have to deal with
You didn't
this?
know Sam took the feat that all second level spells are actually cantrips for him?
Yeah,
this is-
it's weird. Who would have thought?
All right, dog. Well, here's the deal. Yes. The first thing that you discover is that he's like learning like the science of how water becomes vapor. Okay, like he is learning.
So fire.
Heat? He's learning about
He's
heat.
learning. He's learning
Heat
heat.
and friction.
Yeah, and how to like utilize steam. Yeah, he's like learning how to like use steam powered things
Okay.
and like how the whole process works.
There's
Asshole.
no steam in that.
He's
And
becoming an artificer.
Gas
is
hole,
what you're saying.
gas hole. And
Nice. I like Gasol.
I didn't say that. That was Jolie, and you're funnier than me.
Oh, I thought you did say.
No, that's all you, dog. And then his deep-rooted issues is he's worried he's not going to be able to live up to the reputation of Ivan Tor. And subtly, you also kind of feel like he has a little bit of hopelessness that he'll never see or discover what happened to his parents.
Okay. So I'd just like to turn to him and say, hey, Vint. It's Vint, right? That's your name?
Yeah, with a T, bitch.
Oh,
okay. So I can kind of feel that you're having a bit of a hard time right now, trying to learn a lot, trying to figure out who your parents are, trying to make sure that you please a lot of people. Is that right?
I'm just trying to learn about steam-powered engines.
Aren't we all? So here's what I think would be really great for you to do. Is if you go find Ivan Tor and tell him to come see us, we have something very pressing that we need to speak with him about. Can you do that?
I turned to Darrow and I'm like, I appreciate your the empathy that you're trying to have.
It's not real. I'm just trying to manipulate him.
That actually that makes
I feel
a lot
like you
more
haven't
sense.
got enough hugs, buddy. Speaking of which.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Yeah, dark.
We have to go to the back anyway, Darrow. That's where the machine is.
Well, yeah, okay, fine. I mean, I guess we can go, but just make him feel like he's helping us. Just that's all I care about.
Okay.
I mean,
thanks for your help, Vint.
Yeah, and so Vint pops out of his seat, and like starts to take a walk, and then like kind of looks back at Darrow.
I just run to Vint and I just give him a hug. Hi, buddy. Sorry, I wasn't very nice. I just
I'm trying to manipulate him.
I just gave him a big hug though.
He's
this
like
was like the little kid that. Yeah, this was like the little homie we had for like 2 or 3 sessions. Okay.
Yeah, he was your. Yeah,
sorry.
You're hugging him. You're hugging him, and he like looks at you, and he's like, "You're like my mom."
Oh, buddy, I'm no one's mom, but I'll be your friend.
Darrow kind of whispers from the back, "She is your mom."
Okay, I'm nobody's mom. I have no kids. I don't want to set you up for weird expectations. I love kids. I love taking care of them, but I'm not your mom. Look at the ears and the
Don't
little
listen
tail.
to her.
Okay, and I just gotta pick him up and like scoot him back away from you guys a little bit. Okay, you guys go find Ivan Tor. I'm gonna hang back.
I'm on my way towards Ivan Tor's like back office, and I'm like, it's pretty fucked up, Darrow.
I'm following, and I just like to say, I know that's what I do, right? It's great.
Darrow, finding so much more about you.
All right. So you walk through, and he has like these two like it's almost like those plastic doors, and you kind of like hit, and they swing, and like you go through them, they're like because they're slightly too big, and they slap each other. And you walk through, and Jolie, you've like pulled him to the side. You're like trying to make Vint feel better. And Ergis and Darrow, Tack, what are you doing, man? Did you go with them or no?
Of course, I got the weasel.
So Jolie, I'm gonna say you're the only one that hasn't walked in at the exact same moment. Okay. And so Tack walks in with his weasel friend, and you guys see this scene of like the back of Ivan Tor, and he's on like a stool, and he's like over this body, and you just see like he's doing something like, and you see like electricity flying. He's doing this. He's clearly doing something over a test subject.
Excuse me, Ivan.
Yeah. He's like, what is it? Who's there? It's you guys. And you see him like grab his way and move himself back into his wheelchair, which is on a ramp, and it goes down slowly in a spiral down this like little like stool that he was on, and like comes down, and he has to like put a stick like into the wheel so that he doesn't hit you. It's like, ah! You're back.
Yeah, hasn't been easy. We have our friend here that we found, and we have a body for Togu, though we're pretty sure it's gonna work. The crystal's broken.
Darrow turns and says, "Thank you so much, Nar Stone Skin, for subscribing on Twitch," and breaks the third wall. And then we continue.
What about the fourth wall?
You thought about the fifth wall?
Or no wall.
There's just a wall in
If you subscribe
Sam's
on-
studio
if you
that's
subscribe
just
on-
broken down.
Yeah, he just looks at a wall in his
Patreon,
house.
you
He's
can
like,
break the
"Fuck
fifth
that wall." All right. Yes. Sorry, Sam. We gotta make fun of you when you do something wrong, because it doesn't happen very often because you're perfect. And so here's the deal. Even that was not a joke, okay? That was serious, dudes. He looks at you guys and says, "You broke the crystal?"
I didn't. I don't know who did. I don't even remember at this point.
I mean, they did.
It's a big mystery, really.
I think it was Togu, wasn't it?
Togu?
Yeah.
Togu isn't even here.
Wait, what?
Yeah, well, he broke it.
He's here. You guys know what I mean.
It's his fault.
He is here though, right?
Well, in spirit, certainly.
Yeah, and his spear broke the fucking crystal.
Actually, we really need his body to be here. We need his current, the duck feet body. That's here, right?
Oh,
Because his spirit's in that.
he like looks over, and you guys look up to this this table that he was, doing experiments on, and you can see that it is Togu's old body, but he has like added several different animals to almost every part of this body, and it's virtually not even Togu's clone body anymore with duck feet. And he just looks over.
I'm so glad I'm not there. That sounds so scary.
And Jolie walks in. And the first thing you see, Jolie, is this whole body that is just different animal parts, like the entire thing.
Oh no.
You notice the whole
I
top.
scream.
Thank you for not
I didn't
actually
want to
doing
scream
it.
live.
Yeah, no, I appreciate
A
it.
silent scream, just a silent, horrifying yell.
My scream is so high pitched that your ears can't even hear it.
Oh, you dog whistle us?
Yeah, just Steve pops out and he's like, "Jesus!" Goes back in the saw.
I just fall on the ground.
I'm just like, Steve, watch your language.
He's going back in.
What?
Okay, Dad.
What? What has happened?
What
And
do you
I
mean?
look right at Ivan Tor.
You guys said that you needed to put him in two different bodies, so this body it's a test subject, if you will.
Did we agree that you could just fuck around with his body when we were gone? I don't remember signing anything.
Apples and
I said that.
oranges. Here's the deal. Apples and apples. Here's the deal. I stored his entity in something. It'll be fine. Did you find a body or not?
What?
I found a
Did you-
weasel.
Oh. Can I see the goggles so that? Oh wait, you broke them.
Nope, that was Togu. Darrow said it.
Toku did. And you see him like shaking in his wheelchair, like, fine. There's other means of discovering whether it's him or whether it's the right soul type. Put him on that table over there. And he points to this like table in the back.
I want to try to like toss him from 5 feet away.
Okay.
Jesus.
Jolie's just so mad that Ivan Tor fucked with Togu's body and just like did whatever the fuck he wanted to it. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
That feels like a really strong 13-year-old and is just kind of like trying to show off now.
Okay. Make a
What, you remember that kid?
I guess
the DM is speechless.
I'm frustrated that this could go poorly for you and you could have just put it down, but let's see.
That looks like a nat 20.
That's a nat 20. Oh shit! I need one of those things where I hit a sound like like every time we do this.
Yes.
We'll work on it.
I'm really good at throwing people.
I feel like we need to make like an image or a graphic that like anytime somebody nats like ones or 20, it's like a buzzword on like those old weird TV game shows where it's like, oh, you're not supposed to say the word loofah. It's like, like balloons are flying and stuff.
Yes, we need confetti and balloons.
That would be cool.
Confetti guns, dude.
Part of the future stream deck.
All right, man. Well, cool. So you do that. So you throw this thing, and you see Ted go like, and then the table's this way, and he's like, and throws it the wrong way. It like hits this pole, like, and you see his head like hit against something else, and then it like swings over this pole, like lands onto this springy thing that then launches it, and you just see it like land like on this table, and you just hear.
I turn to attack, and I'm like, nice.
You guys have this brotherhood where you don't even need to use words anymore. It's just like
Ivan, what's gonna happen to the weasel man if we put Togu's soul in his body?
Oh, don't worry. I just take his soul and I put it into this jar over here, and he pulls out like this diamond-shaped thing with a cork at the top, and we just save it. And as soon as we're done, we just put it back after I test it and do some weird things to it.
What do you mean test it and do weird things to it?
I didn't say that.
I look at everybody else. He just said that, right?
He definitely just said that.
While we're checking some things out, Ivan, can you also check out this body? And I want to present to you, And yeah. And as I present, I'm like, we think she might be dead, but then again, that's something that she does regularly. So.
And he wheels over to you, and like looks at this. You're just holding her.
Yeah, I guess so.
He just starts to check, like he checks the feet, grabs the ankles, like, oh Jesus, and then moves past the ankle.
God.
Again, I never knew she had that thick of calves.
Not even half my hand. And then just like keeps going around.
She did a lot of climbing.
Janelle, sorry, man.
Windows and thieves and shit.
And then like is like checking everything, pulls out like some instruments and is like doing things. And then reaches her neck and is like, and then moves on and touches like her forehead and feels that and looks at you. It's like, well, she's dead.
We knew that.
Do you mean like magically dead or like physically dead?
Yeah, because she's definitely physically dead.
Ah, wise observation, Tech. She is certainly physically dead.
Listen.
Yes.
I just want to know what we can do to bring her back to life.
Evanescence.
We only have evidence of a
He pulls out a
Save All right, we don't need to go
Did I
there.
say that out loud? Sorry, guys. That's a favorite song I had. Oh, man.
Everybody has their ticks. Some people have actual ticks. Anyway, here's the deal. Well, I don't think that you'll need anything to bring her back.
What?
Well, you see, and he starts like reach over, and as soon as he does, he starts to like reach towards her neck, and you see her eyes suddenly open, and they're pure red. And Erigis, you're looking down at her, and she like makes eye contact with you with these pure red eyes, and you just see her like slash at your neck, which like cuts into you.
Can I drop her?
Yeah, you immediately drop her. Yeah.
Like that?
Okay. So she hits the ground on her back, like, and then immediately she's like up, like a cat, basically. Like as soon as she hit the ground, like, and she's like back on her, on all fours, really. And you kind of see that her nails grow really long. And her hands almost develop like into more like feet, basically, like dog paws almost, but not a dog. We're not going that direction, but yeah, it's almost like animalistic. And you see her looking at her like.
Tack slowly starts to pull out his crossbow, and he says it to you. Are you still in there?
Yeah, she turns to you.
I pull out my Elongo spear. What's it called again? Extendo spear.
Extendo spear.
My extendo spear.
Extendo Spiro.
Extendo spear. And I'm like, you know what? To be honest, you guys, if this was any other day, I'd probably hesitate a little bit. And I do a little flourish and just ready an attack.
Okay.
I'm just gonna cast Speak with Animals right away. I think that goes for beasts. I don't know. She'd be considered a beast.
She is a fiend.
Oh.
Does anyone speak
Well, the
Fiendish?
spell would just go dead then. Yeah.
I don't, but I would like to, if I have time, I'd like to take a boomerang out of my belt and throw it at her head.
Yeah, right.
Battering Sam.
Now that's a knife, and he throws his boomerang.
No, that's a knife.
What's everyone's initiative modifier? Except Kaya.
3.
5.
3, depending on.
Oh, you have that feat, don't you?
No, I have +5 dex.
Okay.
I have 20 dex.
Tack.
You got alert.
Tack, you are the only one that can have a reaction before her.
I will pop a shot off, I guess. Because Tack does not, he saw Skellum turn into a demon. Just bad times with his friends. They're not very reliable.
Right on. Let's do an attack roll.
Fiends aren't undead, are they? No.
No.
They're demon.
But this one might qualify.
Ooh. So yeah, I'll just attack. I will use. Let's see. I got a 20.
Why is every attack roll from Tack always like over 18 and always takes 6 hours? There's just two things.
Spider luck, dude.
It's a nightmare.
It's like he has to go take a shower. And...
I have +9 with my crossbow.
Running in. Okay. Yeah, you hit. Let's do damage.
Cool. And I'm using Disarming Strike to add a D8 to the damage. And you have to be a DC 15 strength if she has any weapons in her hand. If she's just using her claws, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Cool. I'll just use it for the damage then. 13 damage.
All right. And you're shooting with her crossbow, right?
Yeah, just aiming for the torso.
Okay. Yeah, you see it like flying, and as she like notices you're doing that, starts to move, and it hits like the side like ribs area, and it punctures like in through one of her ribs, and you see that it doesn't go all the way through, like it stops, and she immediately turns to you like. and just takes off out through the door. And she literally, like, you see her like jump, and as she's jumping, her legs almost turn into like kind of like horse's legs. It seems like that she can change the shape of her body at will, and just jumps and like launches through this window and just takes out the window and some of the wall, just like insane, like the physical strength that took place here, and breaks through this wall. And you see some blood that is trailing from the wound that Tack did on the window, and you know, from there you can see it like a trail of blood even out to the window.
Yeah, I'm gonna chase after her. And Jolie's gonna kind of just a smidgen, because she could run on all fours, a little bit of like more like fox characteristics show up, and I'm just gonna try and jump through that window and start chasing her.
I want to try to stop her. I want to try to keep her from going off into danger.
Oh, Jolie?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, you guys, why don't we contest on this then? So Jolie, you're trying to run and Ergis is trying to grab. So I guess we're just gonna do a grapple contest. Let's just do strength from both of you guys.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking fail this.
Can I assist Jolie? Because I really want to see her run.
No fucking assists. All right.
Okay.
How do you?
You just throw one of your CDs at me to like.
I take a fucking CD and put it in front of Adris.
You use it to like use the sunlight and blind him with it.
There you go. I got a 12.
I got a 10. So.
Shit.
Wait, so Jolie won?
Yeah.
Oh, word. Okay. Yeah. Ergis, you like try and like dive to stop her, and like one arm hits her, and you just see her like in her rage, just like slams your arm away and continues to run, and you just jump out the window, Jolie. And as you see her jumping, you see her just barely miss some of the glass from this window, and which seems probably best for her safety. And with that, we're gonna take a quick break. We will see you guys in a few minutes. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate beyond belief. And if you need some dice, go to diceenvy.com/the Bottlecap Brigade and get some, because they are dope. We will see you.
And go to afewburnthairs.com and buy some burnt hairs.
Yeah, get some candles from A Few Burnt Hairs. Thanks, guys. See you soon.
I gotta pee.
All right, and we're back. Thank you guys so much for waiting. We really, really needed to pee. Getting back into the session, however, or even before we do, Joe, take it away, my friend.
God.
What's that smell? That's a few burnt hairs. Speaking of a few burnt hairs, you should smell their candles. They're amazing. You probably heard about them in our intro earlier, so give them a shout out on A Few Burnt Candles, and then check out their Instagram. A Few Burnt Candle, A Few Burnt Hair Candle Hairs, Few Burnt Hairs.
Check them out.
And our affiliate.
That was perfect.
And check out our affiliate partner, Dice Envy, at diceenvy.com/Bottlecap Brigade.
Okay, but for real, how does that actually smell?
Burnt hair smells gross. The candle smells good because I smelled it at your house.
Oh, word. Yeah. All
You
right.
can get cool dice.
Well, cheers. You
like
actually
these
burnt
spacey
hairs.
ones.
That's
Hashtag I smelled it at your house.
That's trending already, let's be honest. All right, well, diving back into the session, wherever the fuck we were.
Sorry.
Oh, man. Okay.
Like
All right, everyone watching, sorry. We suck at everything. We suck so fucking
It
bad.
looks
I'm
like
really
we've been
good
off
at
for 2
marketing.
weeks.
Oh, my God. Really good marketing, though. Marketing's awesome.
They loved it.
Yeah, no, they did. That was great.
Amazing.
That was great. So you guys look to watch this horrific scene as your friend Tuyuya sculpts into this fiendish being and disappears through the wall. or breaks through the wall, really, and destroys the window and partially some of the wall in Ivan Tor's laboratory. Then, as Eredris is unable to stop as Jolie takes off in her own barbaric and animalistic nature, barreling through the same opening that was created from Tuyuya's newfound fiendish body. We'll go with fiendish again. I need more adjectives. And yes, so you guys all look around to see that Jolie is gone and Eredris is just on the ground, like with his arm raised towards the window, unable to stop her.
How big is that opening? Would I be able to fit through it, or
yes.
Probably not because it's too... Oh, I could.
She fucked up the wall hard.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Like, his lab is messed up.
Was it the third wall or the fourth wall that she fucked up?
The seventh.
Hey!
The 69.
Thanks.
Sam.
Eredris is making Togu jokes, man.
So Eredris turns to the party and is like, I can't let her go out on her own to face that danger. I'm leaving Togu in your guys' hands, Tak and Darrow. Cool. And I take off.
I think that would be great. Could I take one of my Tensor's disc and just put him on Tensor's disc?
Who?
I don't know.
Darrow, who's going on the disc?
Togu, right?
Okay, so yes, let's just RP this. Ivan turns to you guys like, you guys didn't know that she was a fiendling?
No, how were we
Obviously,
supposed to know that? You didn't tell
fiendling
us.
here.
I take off through the wall and I'm like, you guys work it out. And I start Naruto running. Okay. Trying to follow the trail.
All right. And we'll come back to Jolie and Eredris, but for Darrow and Tak and hopefully potentially Togu, Ivan turns to you two, and there was clearly some sort of, covering or cleaning of the wound. Was that not you?
Not me. I don't think it was Darrow. Jolie does all that.
Yeah, I believe it was all Jolie.
Well, certainly that body has been afflicted by some sort of vampiric entity. It's changed the shape of her DNA, if you will. She's now a fiendling, a slave to the vampire.
I really only know one thing about DNA, so you're gonna have to explain this to me simply.
Is it the D or the N or even the A?
The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
Indeed! And you see him get very excited. He's like, Tak, come back into my VIP lounge, and starts to take you to this side room.
I'd like to try to follow.
I just realized that not Jolie, but Tuyuya's massive cankles turned into horse hooves. It was totally a foreshadowing.
We knew.
I wish I could say I planned that, but yes.
Brilliant writing.
Brilliant writing. And then like wheels you off to the side, Tak, and is like, you're a smart cookie. I'll show you the next step of taking care of Togu's body. And then turns like, well, shall we put Togu into this weasel thing?
Yes, we should put him into this weasel thing. Yes, we should do that.
Now.
Yes, let's do that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes, let's do that.
Hercules.
Okay. You did break the only gem that could help transmute his soul into his body.
I'm mad at Togu about that too.
He definitely did that to himself.
All right, he thinks Togu did it.
Okay, I'll be honest.
Yes?
I don't remember how it broke because I was really drunk.
You were drinking.
Of course.
It's been 18 hours since I've seen you. I gave you my prized possession, and you were
And I blacked
drunken,
out. Whoop-de-doo.
and now you're sober.
And if we're being honest, too, like a lot has happened within this last day or so. We're not quite sure what's going on, but it's been a weird 24 hours.
Yep, pretty weird.
Well,
So weasel him up.
hopefully we can make it slightly less weird. Well, I do have an alternative way. We can transfer the soul manually without the machine. It's a little bit more of a process, but something I think we can accomplish for Togu.
Do you need my blood?
Oh, not your blood necessarily, but Tack. I will need one of your kidneys.
You're not those people who stole my blood, are you?
Oh, no, only on Saturdays.
Tack takes like 2 steps back.
And then he like looks at
He's
his
like,
watch. He's like, and it's like, it is Saturday. Ha! Just kidding.
Do square the scream scrow, and he runs out of the room. Square scrow.
He wheels over to you, Darrow. Like, I get everyone with that. No, we don't need any blood or kidneys.
What do you need? What do you need? Liver. Like a magpie liver, would that suffice?
An ASMR liver.
This again. Fine. If you need my liver, there's some stipulations. This is not the first time this has happened to me. I'd like to be very clear. If you'd like to take my liver from me, I need you to A, give me a writ of passage to anything you have domain over. B, ensure that you recognize the Rothsbrook name for any and all future endeavors that you decide to venture on. And C, give me at least half of the things that you know. I just need all of the knowledge of your magics in me.
Can everybody watching tell that Sam does all of our Patreon prizes and shit?
Yes. Absolutely. Thank you for that, Sam. He turns to you, Darrow, and says, well, of course, we'll have the paperwork prepared. Lay down on the table, and we'll take care of the liver.
I need you to sign this contract, and can I just whiff a contract into existence?
Okay. Yep, he takes it, and he starts to move you towards the table. Yes, and he pulls out a pen and starts to sign this thing.
Okay, and I need it notarized too. Is anyone a notary? Anyone?
And he pushes you onto the table. He's like, of course, we'll take care of it.
No, I need a notary.
He just pulls out this buzzsaw. It's like, zzz. He's like, it's time.
I need a notary before you can cut my liver out of my body.
I'm so excited we left you alone.
Wait, isn't Tack there? I feel like Tack's ulterior father ego is a notary, but okay.
He was like, fuck this. And he starts to lower it, and he gets really close to your body and stops it. I'm just kidding, and throws it behind, we don't need your liver. And he rolls over to the body, we just need a little bit of this syringe. As he pulls it, you see one drip of this purple liquid. And he's and then shoves it straight into the heart of this weasel and punches it like Pulp Fiction, just slams that sucker right into the Sharpies a little bit first, a felt pen, and then just stabs right through the chest. And you just watch as this body starts to shake, and there's foam coming out of its mouth, and it stops, and the tongue comes out. Just this nasty smell comes out. And he then waits with this bottle, and this thing starts to come out of this weasel's mouth. and he like catches it with this bottle, and it's clearly like this like blue floating orange floating soul, and like grabs it and seals the bottle. It's like, whoa, woo, that was a close one. Sometimes I miss and he's gone forever, poof. Anyway, and he just rolls over and puts it onto the shelf and just writes Weasel, like Weasel. You guys, Darrow, you're alone in this room. Darrow, you look over this body and you because
when Tack hears the saw, he starts to like poke his head through the doorway because he feels bad about abandoning Darrow, but he's not gonna make it known that he's back yet.
Okay, let's go back in time.
Can I see Tack?
Hold on.
I need to know if I see Tack in this too.
Tack, I'm gonna give you a response here because let's go back in time. You literally see Darrow being like pushed from this small like gnome in a wheelchair onto a table, and then pulls out a buzzsaw and starts to bring it down on his body.
Tack peas.
Okay.
He's just gripping the doorway like, oh my god.
Okay, there's liquids covering the floor, and you do nothing about it, and then you see him throw it. And he's fine, and you can see him like laughing maniacally, and then go and stab this body with a needle, and then all of this happens that you saw. You both, Darrow, you're looking over this body. Tack, you're like, there's literally like urine all over your legs and on the ground, making a puddle slowly as you're halfway around this door, and suddenly you see like a come into this body. And it sits up from the table. Togu.
Okay.
And he rolls over to you like, no, it's fine. It's gonna be a bit of a change, but you're gonna be fine. Well, maybe not.
I want to hop up and try to get the fuck out. Like he's gonna run off everything. Just I'm out of here.
I haven't met Togu yet, right?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah,
you did.
When did
we totally did. I'd like to cast.
The first ones to meet him.
Yeah.
I'd like to cast Detect Thoughts on the weasel again.
Okay, you have to make a wisdom saving, I think, Togu.
Yeah.
Am I adjusted at all as
just
the weasel,
be the same.
or just use Togu?
Yeah. No, I'll surprise you when it matters.
Make a new character. That's the surprise.
I rolled a 4.
Ooh.
Magical
Cool.
4.
Okay.
Freaking wisdom saving every time.
Yeah, I did too. That's weird. You got to tell him your like base level thoughts, and you got to tell him something deep that concerns you in life.
My base level thought.
And we're talking about Taylor.
So personally, I've
Out
been
of
really
game.
struggling.
We're talking about RL, right?
No, I think at first off, it's his brain in a different body. So everything is absolutely fucked and weird, and he has no idea what's going on. And there are no other thoughts. So there is no base level thought right now.
Okay. Wait, there's nothing.
Like
wait.
you could dive in and try and find them, but there like right now his only goal is it's fight or flight, and he went flight. Like,
Wow.
Well,
right now.
I'd just like to say to this weasel, like weasel,
Weasel, hear my song.
weasel.
And Togu.
Every time he calls it a weasel, that does not help, and I want to get the fuck out.
Yeah,
he's trying to escape.
You think he's just calling you a weasel, like your normal Togu, and he's just calling you a weasel?
I don't think he's talking to me. I don't think he's talking to me because I'm normal weasel yet.
All right, fair enough.
He just knows he's got hairy palms.
No, not even yet. Not yet. Like not yet. I haven't looked at anything. I just like woke up and bolted.
All right.
Togu.
I'm gonna, if he's trying to go through the door, I'm gonna try and like grapple him down to the ground.
All right. Let's do strength contest. Togu, add 2 to whatever your strength modifier is.
Okay. Well, I just nat 20'd it, so what's up?
Good luck, Tack.
Oh my god, I rolled a 19.
Oh my god.
No!
Dang.
Yeah, I watched it, like I rolled it and it like was sideways and it went then like rolled back to a 20.
Yeah, it's like teetering. 19.
I'm gonna step in front of the door and be like, Jogu, wait! I'm gonna just get plowed.
Yeah, you just get no attack. So he's running at the door, not the opening in the wall, and he's just like going to the door, and you're like standing in front of it, and he like smashes the door open, like, and you go with the door. So you're like, ah! And you like go flying like out into the street, and like you hit the other side of the wall, and like so like, you like slip down the wall.
How big is the weasel?
You stepped in my pee.
Yeah, he's like 6'4".
So casual.
He's muscular.
Oh, he's big.
Yeah, he's a weasel. He's a big one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why it was crazy
Cool.
that Tack just picked up this huge weasel humanoid.
Yeah. All right, cool. I'm following now. Yeah, I'm trying to get the fuck out and trying to get away from as many people as possible.
Okay. Well, you reach the street, Togu. There is no one out there. It's 4:30 a.m. And no one's out. I mean, you can hear some like noises in the distance, but you're definitely like, surrounded in like a city. So you're like you're like, what is all these buildings and stuff?
Do I recognize where I'm at right now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know you're in
I want
South.
to go. Okay, and I know that there's an alleyway next to the Ivan's shop. Correct?
Yeah, let's look at that. So you just came out of the Summer's End. The entrance on that corner. So technically, you see a street in front of you, and then you're also at a junction, like a 3-way junction. So you can go left or right.
My goal is to get coverage. Like I'm trying to disappear and hide.
All right,
as quick as possible from everybody.
Yeah, you see a cart that has some like items in it with a blanket covering it.
Okay. Yeah, I want to jump and hide in the cart.
Okay. We'll come back to you.
Okay.
All right, so switching perspectives a little bit. Jolie, you jump out this window, and the first thing that you see is just like these trail of like little blots of like blood. Little like there's like definitely a trail of blood that heads out from that window, and that's the first thing you notice with like kind of your animalistic nature really popping out here, and so you see that heading towards. Well, let's open up the map for everyone again. So you have just left Summer's End, and you see it heading into the Smuggler's Market across the street, and there's like a little alleyway that heads towards that into the center courtyard area, and you see through the alleyway closest to you that there is some blood leading that direction.
Okay, I'm just gonna kind of like run across the street into the alleyway. To you, yeah, I don't know if you're in that body, but we can get you way out of there. You just have to come back. And I'm just gonna cast Healing Word on her and just give her 11. I'm just gifting her 11 HP. Jolie doesn't know if that's gonna help, but that's all. That's how I want to close out that moment. It's just I'm just kind of throwing something at her. I'm not necessarily trying to pursue her, but I just kind of like skid in the dirt with my paws and yell what I just said, and then just kind of like close my eyes and cast some healing points. And if she's in the realm within 60 feet, she gets it.
You don't even have to see her.
And I just,
Okay.
No.
All right.
Yeah, just have to hear it.
Yeah, you just hear in the distance, like not in the distance, but really just like on the other side of a building. You just hear like, ah!
It's kind of.
Is that the butterfly again?
Yes. Ah! The butterfly.
And then, like when you see like a dog like be on all fours and they kind of just like sit down and just kind of like look. I'm just gonna take a moment.
Okay.
To just stare off.
Cute.
Like
Erigis,
my breath.
you come running and you almost like stop as you can see that Jolie's just like sitting, like, like, because she's a dog now, and then you're just like, whoa, and you almost like run, like stampede over her.
And I like gently anamorph back into little Jolie. Whoa!
Anamorph.
Erigis!
Anamorph.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just I felt like I already thought Tayuya was dead, and to see her come back undead, so vicious, it kind of seems like maybe it's wrapped up in that whole weird vampire-ness thing we might have seen, and I don't know if we can save her, but I thought it was worth just catching up with her a bit, just to, give her a little bit of healing. I hope she finds joy, whether or not we can heal her or not.
Sure. I was just worried about
Can I have a hug? And I just like go in and just like, I need a hug right now.
and I
3
just
seconds.
I give Jolie a big ol' hug.
Yay.
Yeah. And I think I'm a bit taller than you, so I hunch over a little bit, and I try to rest my head on the top of your head.
It's not there.
I give a big ol' hug.
I'm too small.
So
okay, we can do this.
It's right about this time that I recognize, in between the hugging and the fact that you anamorphed back into your normal self, that it's nighttime, and I was not a cat the whole time.
No. Well, it's 4:30 in the morning now, right?
He did this just to fuck with me.
No, I didn't. I legitimately
you
forgot.
started it.
And then I realized I didn't change at all the whole time.
You
Double D, just say it was not a full moon, and then you're done.
Oh man.
Or the spell's broken.
I don't know. I don't know what it is, but
The spell breaks when you see your daughter as a vampire.
Can you guys just stop spitballing ideas so that I don't have to say the same one?
Sorry.
All right.
Sorry.
It becomes less creative by the minute. My options are going down.
Sorry.
It could be this, or it's this.
I'm not sorry.
If he says any of those now, it's my idea.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
It's been too long.
Jolie, you start to bring your head up, and you were expecting to reach some sort of fur on his face, which you often do when you guys hug, and
He bends down.
and you don't, and you look up into Eredris's face, and you see that he is not at all cat, neither part of his body.
what?
Grab your hands and I put them on your face, make you slap yourself. Or kind of jumping, I guess.
I don't have whiskers.
No. Your face is back to normal. Come on, we're going into the bathroom, and I'm gonna drag him back into Ivan's house and get a mirror.
There's a porta potty right there, and you just pull him right into it.
Oh shit! Look, it's the porta potty.
Wait, so we're going to a porta potty.
Yeah,
Just to clarify for meta's sake.
Yeah,
Okay,
on
cool.
the door it says dump and lump, and you just open it up, walk right in.
Ooh,
I love that song.
Okay, can't you cast a light in your hand? Look. Because you know how porta potties don't have lights.
Yeah. So I'm yeah. And I hold my hand up, and I cast Flare. Just a tiny little version of it.
Okay.
Yes.
So I can see.
All right, cool. Yeah, and there's a small mirror, and you look into it, Eredris, and you see, you're what? And you're touching your face, and it seems totally normal.
What happened?
I don't know. Tonight has been so weird, so this doesn't surprise me. But I don't know. Some good news happened. That's what happened.
Yeah. And I look at the flare that's floating in my hand for a second, and then I close my hand and it goes away. I'm glad you're safe, Julie. Let's head back to the rest of the brigade.
Hey,
Yeah. While you
I'm
guys
glad you're safe too.
while you guys are talking, you just hear a knock at the door.
Damn it!
While y'all are talking.
And You guys
Bummer.
are like,
It's a bummer you did that.
Literally fell on the floor.
and it's and you just hear Darrow's voice, who's obviously impatiently waiting.
He's just like outside the porta potty.
You're just docking in the porta potty.
In the dumping lump. Let's
Dumping lump.
not forget about that.
And Darrow
Oh
says
my
this
God.
exactly.
Is everyone okay? Or
Totally killed the mood. Oh.
are you all? Are you all okay? Is anyone docking, or do you need do you need any assistance?
Look what I have here! And I kind of do like spirit hands in front of Airdris. Like, look
Yeah.
at it!
You open the door to see Jolie like.
Da-da-da!
Yep. Oh man, I can't believe I said docking.
Oh my god.
I can.
Me too.
What's on your mind?
It's on your mind.
All right.
Okay, so what do I see when Jolie opens the door?
Crying.
All right, man. You just see Jolie like, ah! And it's Airgis with like this flare, and his like face is like lit up a little too much. It's almost like scary at 5 a.m. But he's not.
Just from the
Harry.
bottom.
He's not a cat anymore.
My flare's gone. I closed that up.
Okay, you just see his face, and it's
Yeah.
not a cat anymore. There's no flare involved because it's gone.
Wow.
I'm also glad that you RP'd, like you held the flare in this hand, then rubbed your face with this hand. Because in my head, when you're like, I start a flare and then rub my face, like all I thought was like it's the same hand, and you just like threw something into your face. And I was like losing my shit. And he's like, shit, man, it's so hot in here.
And Darrow, you just see this trail of blood that's leading into the smuggler's market.
I feel like there's a lot of blood kind of trailing into the smuggler's market right now.
Oh.
Darrow, where's Tack? And did you guys decide what to do with Togu's body? Please don't
I'm
tell
over
me that you
here.
stole that poor weasel's soul.
I'm sitting like against the wall, just kind of like slumped over a little bit. Togu
when-
got away.
he's
freaked out.
fine. It's just he had a bit of a reaction to
He's
the
okay,
body
reaction
thing.
to
Fuck
what?
out.
You guys
He-
put him in that weasel body.
We put him in the weasel body. It's okay.
I'm
He just doesn't know
13.
what's happening right now.
You trusted
you're
a
fine.
13-year-old and a weirdo.
You're fine, Tack.
Oh, sorry, my instincts took over. I just had to give a little bit to Joe, to you. Yeah, I should have stayed. You're right.
He's fine. He's just a weasel, and he doesn't know why he's a weasel. We just need to find him.
All right. I'm just gonna
Let's fucking
cross my
find him.
fingers and hope Ivan Tor's not some kind of soul stealing weirdo.
That is a good thing to hope for. I think it'll be fine. He's not that smart. Let's just not worry about it.
Yeah, I almost fucking cast a guiding bolt on his ass the moment I fucking saw that dead
Yeah.
chimera thing in his office.
He's a bit strange, but I've seen weirder mages. If we're being honest, a lot of us live a very long time, so you get a little bit creepy after a while.
How old are you?
I'm actually not that old. I'm only like 35-ish
Ish.
in human years. Yes.
Gotcha. All right, well, let's fucking go after him.
Yeah, right. You guys
let's
look
go.
over and you see like Tack, and he is obviously like in pain, and he's like holding the hand of this like big weasel guy, and the weasel is like completely underneath this blanket, and it's just like this hand, and you just see it like trembling underneath this blanket.
We found him.
I got a pretty good grip. There's some fur here. Togu, you're a furry now. So we gotta talk to him about it, guys.
Okay, should we like sit in a friendship circle or something?
Honestly, Jolie, I feel like you're the expert about having these hard conversations. So,
not furries.
Yeah,
hard conversations.
Actually,
Double
both.
D.
To be fair,
do I know that he's got a hold of my wrist?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're holding him about 8 times the strength he's holding you.
I'm holding him.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're
Why?
holding you. Just kidding.
Let me hold your hand.
Because you're scared and confused, and
Okay.
he's like trying to
Okay.
help you, and then you grabbed his hand, or he held your hand, and then you squeezed much harder.
Oh, okay. Do I, as the weasel goo, do I recognize tack?
I mean, dice.
Sure.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, thank God.
Oh my god.
I was gonna say, because if not, I was bolting. I was gone. So I want to. At some point, I realized tack. Tack. What is going on? Tack. Why are my hands so, guys? Why are my hands so big? What's going on?
Hey! I'm just gonna kind of kneel in front of Togu and try and grab his little weaselly face. Hey, do you recognize me?
No, I want to not let her touch my face.
That's okay. That's okay. I didn't ask.
No,
You're right.
no.
You're right.
No.
Do you remember me, or just Tack?
I walk up behind Jolie, just slowly, like.
So, Togu.
I want to notice Eridus and let go of Tack's hands, and then run to Eridus and straight up hug him, both hands.
Okay, so this thing that
I have another
this way. You can do it for sure. What you're gonna say, but this guy jumps onto you, and it's like legs and arms over your whole torso, and he's about double your weight, and he's just like holding onto you.
Have to look up what a weasel looks like. I don't even know what they look like.
Cool. So I just try to like hold him, and just like give him hugs.
Just like fully shaking.
Yeah. Trembling all over.
Yep.
It's all right, buddy. It's all
right. Why can't I breathe again?
Really shitty coincidence. To be quite honest, but in a nutshell, your old body was failing.
Can I still see the blood on the ground?
Yeah, you can.
I'd just like to kind of turn to everyone and say, "Follow me," and then I'd like to kind of walk towards the path of the blood, wherever that's heading.
All right. Well, we'll come right back to whatever's happening with Togu. Very, very soon. So, Darrow, you like follow this blood, and you see it enter in to a building, or at least it seems to be headed towards that. A building called Sharper Claws, and it's on the right side of the Smuggler's Market. It's pretty much the first shop.
Okay. Do I have to can I just open the door? Is it locked?
It's not locked, but the blood seems to
Okay.
head towards the back door on the side. It's not even a door; it's just an open archway.
Okay.
But you could go through this one too.
Yeah, no, I definitely want to go through the back. And do I have Ong with me still?
Oh, your bird? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So you do that.
Okay, and I want to send Ong kind of out in front of me and have him peck on the door to see if anything answers.
Oh, the way that the blood trail is, it's an open doorway, no door. I guess it's an archway. You could just go through the back of the shop. It's like an alleyway.
Okay, I just want to send Ong in front of me and have him scout it out.
Okay.
Then.
Ong sees a series of cages that are all coyotes. Your call. How you say that?
Coyote.
Coyotes.
Okay. Are they like freaking out, or is there anything like weird about them?
Coyotes, baby, huh?
Man, do a perception roll for your
Yotes.
familiar.
Yeah, you know.
So just do +1. I don't know.
7.
7. Nope, they look like a bunch of fucking coituses.
Okay.
This.
I just like to, as Darrow, just kind of follow behind and just say, Ong, just every once in a while, I'd love it if you would give me a little bit of insight into what's going on. I feel like every time we get into this situation, nothing gets figured out because you won't help me in advance.
Yeah, I don't know if I
You have to do Ong's voice.
Oh, I do.
No, you have to do Ong's voice. Yeah.
Yeah. What is Ong's voice? Have you done it before, or do I get to decide right now?
Oh, yeah.
No, it's Ong. It's Ong.
Hey, I'm Ong.
Hey, you guys! I don't know what
It's nice to meet you.
Thank you for laughing.
Yeah,
Taylor.
that's on you, Sam. You should have let him decide.
Yeah, fuck.
Hey.
I don't know.
It has to sound like Ong.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what Ong was.
That's how Ong sounds to us, Sam.
Are
I'm
you fucking
Ong.
kidding? You
Are
don't
you
know how to
kidding me?
get down here.
We
Yeah.
went through
There
this
you
before, and you decided that you were the voice. Everyone decided that I couldn't do it good enough.
That you're misremembering this shit, motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
It is all you.
It's all
You just gotta pretend like you're from Baker City.
I'm
Yeah.
from Baker. I'm from Baker City, Oregon. Anyone from Baker City, Oregon who watches this, you're fine. Don't worry
You
about it.
fucking sound like this.
Fucking ass, bitch. All right, here's the deal, dog. Og just goes, bitch, and then like doesn't say anything else to you, and then you walk into this alleyway
Accurate.
of cages of coituses, also known as coyotes, also sometimes known as coyotes to some fuckheads. And
Do I hear Darrow say, like, you need to help me out here, like you need to like help me with your perception rolls? Do I hear him say that?
Sure.
So you hear this voice from inside one of the cages pipe up and say, sounds like you need to put your trust in a different animal.
Well, goddamn, says Ong, and since you can't do that voice.
Well, goddamn.
And Darrow just kind of looks around and says, "Who the fuck was that, Ong? Was that you? Did you change your voice?
No, bitch.
In here.
Where? Where?
The
Can I see
cage
it?
on your left.
Yeah, you look over to the left, and you see in this series of coyotes, one of
Just
them.
coyotes.
It's more fun to change it every time.
I don't know why I made it weird at the beginning.
And you look at a series of coyotes, and one of them seems a little peculiar to you, and you look over at this one, and it's like not even just peculiar, it's a fucking human being. Like, it's like, that is a human being, and it is covered in like fur that is just literally like like leather made material, but the fur is still all, you know what I'm saying, like it, like clothing made out of fur. And and this person seems kind of like almost like a rabid, crazy human being, but certainly is still not a coyotes.
Yeah, she's like, her fur, like she's wearing like fur clothing, but like she's got like wild hair that's like really long and kind of blends in with the furs. It's like matted, like you know that she's probably never bathed. But she's just chilling with the coyotes, the coyotes.
Okay. Can I like, is it locked, or can I just open this cage?
All the cages are locked. Yeah.
Okay. I'd like to say to Ong, can you open that lock for me, you weird bitch?
Yeah, and it flies over. It's just like, I'm Ong, and then just like starts to break it with its beak, and it looks at you. It's like, Oh, can't break it.
Okay, then I'd just like to hit it with Firebolt really quick.
Oh,
Yes.
No, not the lock.
Like, fuck
Clean
you,
burn,
bird.
baby.
God
it's like,
damn it.
whoa, it took a turn.
Oh, you can't open that? Whoosh.
I don't necessarily care if Ong is in the way of the Firebolt, but I would like to aim for the Firebolt.
You didn't even know it was his
Or for
birthday
the-
like 2
Okay.
sessions
lock.
ago.
So I see you like ready your firebolt, and I just get to the back corner of the cage as quickly as I can.
Yeah, awesome. All right, well, let's do an attack. However Firebolt works. I believe it's an attack.
Yeah, it's an attack roll.
Yeah, great.
24.
Yeah, that fucking hits a DC
You
of
miss.
2. And
Oh, there's a 27 on the DC.
Of a lock.
Dang.
Oh, shit.
should have fucking tried harder with your spell, bitch. All right. Anyway, if everyone knows how many times I've said bitch, it's literally because that's Sam's favorite word, and he embodies literally the one scene of or show or episode of Rick and Morty where the bad guy keeps saying bitch, and that is who you are, Sam. You are the bad guy in that thing. I can't remember his name, but
Scary Terry.
Scary Terry. Scary Terry. Yes.
That's the name of my cat too.
Double D. I thought you were
That's
gonna
got
say when
that
you like
name
when you're
from.
like Sam, you are what's his name? I thought you were gonna say a bitch. And go this side.
That would have been so good.
You
A
are
bitch.
a bitch. All right, I think I've said bitch enough times. Enough filled my quota for sure. Darrow, you
The bitch
blast you blast the bitch out of that lock, dude. I mean, you
God damn
send that thing flying. It melts like majority of that front entrance of that cage, which has one coyote and Kaya.
Stop.
I'm running out of ideas of a way to say that. And it also has this human in it. So you got one actual coyote.
Coyote?
Yeah, coyotes.
A coyote.
Are you the one that was talking to me, or what's going on in here? Why are there a bunch of coyotes in a cage?
This is my family.
We
got taken.
I feel like they're different species than you. Maybe
On all levels. except
Coyote
physical.
Prius.
I am a coyote.
Okay, all right.
This is the worst character to meet, Kaya. Like,
Sorry.
he's gonna offend the
You-
shit out of you, and I'm so excited to see what happens.
Do you feel like you're okay? Do you need help, or are you just like?
Sidebar, Spider Stash said Coyote Prius.
Yeah, I saw that. I tried to bring it in.
New rule: we can never say the word coyote the same 2 times ever.
And we always
Never
have
say
to
it
bring
same
up a
twice.
Prius. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Thank you, Spider Stash. You're my best friend. I
you're the
love you.
best.
So, do you need Coyote Tower help, or do you need me to run away? What's happening right now? What do you want?
I'm not trying. I'm not going to hurt you. Will you
That's
unlock
obvious.
the
You couldn't hurt me. I'm a Rossbrook.
Don't tempt me.
God.
What I
But-
want to do. Will you help me unlock the rest of these cages?
What, are you gonna pay me money, or are you just? What do you
Listen,
want?
Are you after the person that was bleeding in here?
I kinda passively, I suppose, but more than anything, I need to get the fuck out of here.
You
So,
unlock the rest of the cages and free my family. I'll track the blood for you.
okay, I guess I guess I can help you with that. Just all I need in return is for you to pledge your undying servitude to my family, and then we can get going.
Okay,
I mean, that sounds
so
fair.
This is what happens. Eragus, Jolie, Tak, and Togu, who's really just a reverse backpack on Eragus at this point, come walking
Baby
through
Bjorn.
the room.
Aw.
How big
And-
is he?
Oh, he's huge. He's like like 400 pounds just on Ergis. And
which is impressive for me.
It is.
Every time, I was picturing a hedgehog this whole time.
Yeah.
It is kind of, he's kind of a chubby weasel. And he comes through. How do I make it?
I appreciate it.
Either you're. Oh my god!
It's just a funny description.
He's like a normal weasel, but he's like way fucking fat. Like a fat fucking weasel.
All right. So I wanted to make it as painful for Ergis as possible, but I see the side effects of my actions, and I apologize. And that's not targeting you once again. Anytime I put you into a different body.
I'm a fat fucking weasel.
I didn't know how to say it. I didn't know how to say it, but you're a fat fucking weasel. All right, man. I finally vented it. Okay, so here's Jesus Christ.
I'm encumbered at 120 pounds.
Encumbered.
Oh, man.
Encumbered.
So, yes,
like
you're moving slower. Ergis is walking
Did somebody note that down for a quote to the game? Like, you're a fat fucking weasel.
You're a fat fucking weasel. Write that down. That happened. And all you guys hear is Darrow saying, like, you need, like, servanthood. I got really distracted by the whole joke, but basically that they need that. Say it again, Darrow, if you can.
Listen, if you want me to follow that blood, or if you want me to release those creatures from those cages, and I will happily have you follow that blood. All I need is a writ of servitude to my family, the Rothsbrooks.
And we all hear this?
Yeah, this whole sentence.
This last.
It's quite simple. I have this writ of servitude. I do need a notary. I'm sure we can find one somewhere around here.
Listen.
Yes.
Hearing that, I'm like, oh god damn it.
This isn't gonna work out.
Tack, Julie, can one of you go and fix that shit?
Let's hear the word servitude.
Yes.
Come out your fucking mouth.
Yeah, to the Rothsbrooks. It's something that we love to do to commoners.
Are you with this man?
I haven't made my decision yet. Are you okay? Do you need help?
Do you need a water?
I would like you to release my family. I don't know who locked us up in here, but I've been stuck here for a long time. I just want to escape with my family.
All these little Yodis are your family?
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, they raised me. They raised me, yeah.
Oh, you hear like Jolie kind of like fox dog wince. I'm immediately gonna try and like bust you out of a cage. Okay. I have a couple spells left. I can do very little healing. I don't know how hurt all of y'all are, but I'm here to help. And I don't know how to open up a lock, but I'll try.
This is where I'm just waddling in with Togu now.
Yeah.
Tack will just start bashing at locks on the cages with his great sword.
So let me clarify a couple things before we continue on this scenario. Some people might call this an encounter because of how detailed it is. First off, where Kaya is, or where this mysterious human
wolf woman,
Coyotes, is. That sounded weird. I don't know why. And that thing is blasted open like wide. Like Darrow has fucked that cage. Like it does not even exist anymore. Second, Ergis, there is so much drool and tears coming down your back from Togu. Like it is just obscene. Your back looks like you've gone for a 90-mile run in the heat of summer. Like you look nasty. And
nice audible.
You're welcome. And third, Tack, you certainly can start breaking down the locks to these cages for these live, rabid, potentially dangerous coyotes.
I'm gonna run up. My name is Jolie Jewel. Do you need help getting off the floor? What's your name? As you can tell, I'm also kind of I have some canine in me, and I kind of move my little ears. I'm here to help.
I think my name is Kaya.
Okay. Kaya sounds like a beautiful name. Let's just stick with that for now. Don't got to think much farther than that.
I don't trust you. You're too nice.
Hey, that's okay. You don't have to trust me, but I'll show you with my actions.
Whenever she says the too nice trusting thing, I like peek over like Togu's like furry shoulder, and I'm like, she gets that a lot.
Are you thirsty? Do you need water or anything?
Water
you
would
like
be
tuna
great.
jerky? Okay, I'm gonna use I'm gonna create some fucking water. Okay, I'm doing
Is
it
there
at
like a
second
bucket
level.
or something in the cell or something?
Can we just say I can hold it?
She's gonna dump on the.
She's just
I'm
gonna
creating
hold her
10
hands like
gallons
this
of
and
water
just
right now
scream
because I'm
out.
gonna go to each cage.
I want to
But
use
I wanted to
shape
make the
water.
joke that I'm lapping up the water like a dog.
Sure. Can I use shape water to like control the water into a bowl shape near all of these coyotes?
I create 10 gallons and you help me shape it? Yes.
Yeah.
I look over at you.
That's so
I give you a
cool.
wink. We'll talk about this later.
Okay, so you approach one of the cages with this water, and this I can't even think of more ways to say this. The
Cantles.
The coyotes. One of the coyotes
Potaways.
approach, and it's just about to like drink this water, right? Like it's like leaning in, and it looks at you like suddenly. It's like, and with that, we're gonna take a quick break. We will see you guys very, very soon. Thank you for watching, and I'm sorry that we make horrible stories. Love you, appreciate you. See you in a bit.
Gotta poop.
All right, welcome back to the Bottlecap Brigade. We appreciate you guys beyond belief. Thank you so much for waiting. And at the moment, I'd really like to hand the stage off to Taylor, also known as Togu. What do you got for me, Taylor?
Ladies and gentlemen, do you need dice? Of course you do! The best place to find them is DND /the Bottlecap Brigade. Do you have hair? I don't, but if you do and want to burn them and need an awesome candle to host them, find our friends at Burnt Hair. Let's get ready to
roll dice.
Roll dice.
Y'all ready for this?
Wow.
We all stopped at the same time, too.
Thank you, Sam, for plugging a few burnt hairs.
For plugging
if
your
you don't
ass.
know.
What do you mean?
Check out the Expanse dice from DiceEnvy.com.
Wow. And get some candles from a few burnt hairs. Find them on Instagram or also a fewburnthairs.com, I think. So
Not a few burnt
Yeah.
candles, that's for sure.
all right, cool. Cool. Well, yeah, dope, radical. Thank you, Taylor, for that wise set of words, and thank you, Sam, for being the worst human ever, as usual. So, appreciate you.
I lost my D20.
Oh, that means we gotta finish our drinks.
Oh, hey!
Fuck, I just opened one.
blackout.
Hey, I'm gonna go back to my announcer voice, right? For those of you watching at home, if you have a drink in your hand, one of the rules of the Bottlecap Brigade is if a dice is dropped, you need to consume. So for all those at home, you can drink with the Bottlecap Brigade on 3. 1, 2, and a 3.
Or whatever your
Cheers.
vice may be.
Yeah, yes.
Buttholes, especially
Damn.
buttholes.
You know, some can be more intense than others. Like, okay, Jolie, never do what you just did again. And second,
I missed it.
means you have to do it again.
Yeah, wow. If someone ever says like buttholes and your response is like that's like I mean your lifestyle's different than mine.
Sam shit right there.
I saw it a little bit because the stream's delayed.
Oh, good.
Me too. I'm on the screen. I
Yeah,
didn't see
it's
him.
about 7 seconds. Just look over and be like, oh, yeah, that's what happened.
yeah.
You guys can find it later.
Also, if you Burnt Hairs is doing this right, they just finished their entire cup of wine. So
Let's go.
Hey,
Yeah, good.
well,
Throw the cap away.
Yeah, just
If somebody else wants to finish their beer in solidarity, I'm in. So,
done.
Okay, I'll do it.
Done.
you Burnt Harris?
I'll do it.
Ready? All right, here you go. Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm not finishing, but I'll drink it.
All right. Cool.
Not very much left, thankfully.
that was
It's like
not a
half a White
beer.
Claw.
It's a white. Yeah, it's a seltzer.
Little,
God.
Really cute
spicy. It's a,
kombucha.
We're all
it's a spicy
burping.
LaCroix, dude.
Come check out our
The
stream.
last
It's
hour of
ginger.
every
Ginger.
Bottlecap Brigade, the last hour of every Bottlecap Brigade stream is just us burping for an hour.
Oh.
Seriously, I was like, that was so beautiful. We all finished our drinks and now we're like, bleh.
Okay, so also just anyone that does any homebrew or does any D&D campaign at home, don't drink and DM. I was hoping it was gonna rhyme with drive somehow, but it didn't. Don't drink and Dungeon Master. Thank you. Certainly don't smoke in Dungeon Master. And I don't need to clarify on that, but
Don't smoke
Square
crystal meth.
scroll.
Just watch all of our content. You might be able to pick it out.
yeah, there's definitely one episode.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! All right.
The
Anyway,
episode before that is when I had a moment.
okay. So
Comment below what episode you think it is.
wow, there is one, and you just see me and Taylor staring at each other, and he's sober and I'm not, and I'm just like laughing for no reason at nothing.
No, not for no
Lovely.
reason, because I'm fucking hilarious. That's why you're laughing.
Dog,
That's
you
true.
didn't even
That's
say
true.
anything funny. I'm just staring at you laughing, and you're like crying laughing because you're like, what is he doing? And it's just, it's great. It's great. Anyway, moving on. That never happened. I have to play music and stuff, so let's like do that. You guys are surrounded in cages full of
My family.
coatsies.
Oh, that'll work.
And
Okay.
yeah, thank you. And
I got my jug of water.
your new friend Kaya, I believe I'm saying that right, is very much free, as well as her animal friend,
Dad.
her beast friend, family member.
It's my dad.
Your dad, and and there are probably about 12 other coyotes trapped in cages.
Okay, I have some water. I'm just gonna hold it.
I'm still
yes.
smashing.
I'm gonna
Um,
lap it up like a dog.
I'm still
Hey.
controlling it to make sure that all of the cats and the cat Priuses have access to water.
We are dogs, sir. Okay, I'm just gonna
yeah.
hold it out. Come on, if you guys are thirsty. I can't speak.
And the Quetzalcoatl's, they need all of the water.
All right, so let's
Okay, I got
assume.
10 gallons. That's
Let's
a lot.
gonna
assume a
break all the
couple of
locks.
things. This is what happens: is Tack breaks all the locks on all these cages, and 12 coyotes approach you
We're
slowly
stuck on that
with
one.
your floating bowl of water
Like a
that you
trough.
conjured and shaped, thanks to Darrow. And yes, and all the approach start drinking except that one that I just kind of looked at you like was like, "Arr," and then like realized everyone else was drinking. Was like, "Arr," and then just went back into drinking.
As this is happening, I'm holding Togu and I'm like, and just like aware of how much wetness is on my back.
It's nasty.
I'm like,
Oh, God.
Togu, are you thirsty? You a little dehydrated, maybe? Do you want a little bit of water?
I just want to know what's going on. I just want to know what's going on.
it's a little awkward. We just met a new friend here, but your old body was failing, and so we had to
what?
Yeah.
It was failing.
Yeah, it was rejecting your soul. It sounds metal as fuck saying it out loud, but so we had to find you a new body, and unfortunately, we stumbled upon this weasel man. So for now, this is where you're at.
My only question. Go for it. Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
I was just gonna say when he says what happened, Togu's gonna like slowly like release and kind of get his weight under his feet, and then this is when he like gets eye level with Eredris. But he said he's 6'4", correct? Double D.
Yeah, you're you're a little taller.
Huge.
I'm looking up a little bit.
I'm still squatted down to be eye level, and then I want to have that like realization of him like fully standing up and realizing how big he is.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
So what comes out of his mouth is a huge amount of like saliva, gunk, and also an entire alive mouse.
What's going on with this body I've got going on here? Holy crap!
God.
Look how huge I am!
And you notice that he no longer has a breathing problem. Like, he finally cleared the issue.
Oh my God, this is ridiculous! Holy crap, I'm huge! Yo, is this how tall you guys are all the time?
Do I hear this too? Or am I still just pretty...
Can I catch the mouse?
Distracted by the water.
Okay. Yes, you can attempt to catch the mouse. Let's just roll sleight of hand. I don't fucking know. Sleight of hand, and everyone hears everything that's happening right now. I mean, you saw this huge weasel man get off of Eredris and then vomit basically onto him, and then a mouse land on Eredris' shoulder.
Can I turn to Kia and just say, hey, I know some stuff has gotten a little bit weird, but I think we
all the time.
Yeah, this isn't abnormal from what I've experienced. I'm relatively new to this whole thing, but I think that they want their friend to not be an animal, and if you can help with that, that might be amazing.
I rolled a 7.
You don't catch the mouse.
Sorry, Steve.
Double D. Does the mouse look like food to the weasel?
It did this time and the first time you tried to eat it.
Can I try? So Air just tried to grab it. Can I also try to grab it?
Yes.
Cool. What was the roll for?
Does the weasel have a blood seal by any chance?
We're gonna do sleight of hand.
Okay.
For the blood seal?
I rolled an unnatural 21.
Oh, as opposed to a natural 21.
A natural 21, your 21-sided die.
You son
I
of a
rolled a
bitch.
21.
All right.
That's how you get all those nat 20s.
Yes, you see Air just trying to grab this thing, and he like misses, and this thing makes its way. This rat makes its way down the side of his body, and you literally just go like nothing. You're just holding it.
Eat it. Immediately eat it.
Okay, the whole thing.
Just grab it and eat it.
One bite.
The whole thing. Yep.
One bite. Okay, so you do that, and the first thought you go, and you go.
That was stupid. That was stupid. Can I try and puke it up again? I'm gonna try and puke it up again.
All right.
You don't let me swallow it, so I'm gonna try and puke it up again.
You are fucking stuck with the breathing problem.
Damn it! Okay.
Oh God.
Like just in general or in D&D? Because
Forever.
both for saying.
Oh,
that.
while you're in this body, you have this rat lodged in your throat, but you also have the same accent that you just had earlier, but with a breathing problem.
Okay.
Lovely.
That's good.
For all of you watching at home, that's my fault because I tried to be greedy and then I got fucked by the double D. So, do we gotta readjust?
No, just keep going. I'll just fix everything. Anyone watching, just imagine everything's fine. Everything's
I'm
fine.
Togu now.
And now
Do we all
back.
Hey, double D.
It actually wasn't too bad.
Yeah, better
wasn't
than
bad at
usual.
all.
If anyone saw that, fucking shut your mouth.
Don't tell anyone.
That didn't happen.
You didn't
Oh my
say
God.
it.
It's little. Okay, I got this. We got this.
You got this. You got this. You got this.
Yeah, we got some weird things going on. I fixed it.
Here's my little kitty.
All right.
It looks really weird in the green screen.
All right, so you guys see this whole thing where like he pukes up a rat, which seems pretty bizarre to come from, someone's mouth, and then puts the rat right back in his mouth, and then afterward sounds different again for the second time. Yeah. So, Kaya, you notice this trail of blood heading out of the door.
Right. Okay. So, I'm gonna look at everybody and say, "Do you need me to help you follow? Thank you for, releasing my family. I can help you track that thing, whatever it was."
God, yes, make this stop. Make it stop.
I mean,
We need your help.
I'll do what I can. And I'm going to. Should I roll survival to track?
To track? Let's do
To track.
investigation.
Should I roll survival? Investigation.
Investigation.
I'm good at tracking though. What's survival? Because I'm not good at investigation. That was an 8.
In other campaigns you've done, is survival the role that you do?
Mm-hmm. Because I'm following the blood, so that's why I thought it might be survival.
That's fair.
Is it?
Yeah.
Tracking. Oh wait, so survival would mean tracking
Blood. Yeah.
blood.
Or like,
But
survival
only your blood,
instincts.
though, right?
What?
Eh.
I think it's
Like-
a difference between like investigating a crime scene where there's blood all over the crime scene and like tracking prey that you might have injured and you're out in the wilderness and you're tracking prey.
like tracking
So, like,
prey.
That's
Basically.
fair.
That's
No,
what I
it's
was-
totally what it is.
And also, everyone
And you
needs
honed
to
that
drink
skill because
we
you were
didn't know a
surviving.
rule.
No, you're
Makes
right.
sense.
And we have
a survival
zero fucking rangers that would ever do this in our campaign. And you're totally right. That's what survival is
To be
for.
fair, I'm proficient in survivalism.
Dude, dope.
Yeah.
I have like never played. I guess I played a ranger for 2 days before I left, and then you killed him. But yes, survival.
that was hysterical, though. Your death was
Yes.
honorable, and
Thank
then
you.
we desecrated your corpse.
Yes,
And then we
you
dishonored it.
snorted the ashes of my corpse.
We
Yes.
sure did.
So survival, absolutely. That's what it is. So
Then
just
that's a 15.
15. Wonderful. So you notice that these.
Oh, and wait, it's a fiend. I get advantage.
Oh shit!
Oh, hell
it
yeah.
certainly is. It's a fiend.
Let's keep the 15.
Awesome. Okay, so for anyone watching that needs a map, I'm sorry the map isn't full blown, but look like, really focus your eyes on Smuggler's Market. So you guys are at Smuggler's Market and you see this trail of blood leading out of it, and you see a couple, areas of blood that lead towards a building called The Cut, which is across the main street or the main thoroughfare of Souther. And it's about 5:30, 6 a.m. at this point. So there are a few other people, but you do notice it leaving Smuggler's Market and heading to a building that has a sign called The Cut on it.
So the blood, it's leading this way. It's into that building, but I can't read the sign.
Can someone read the sign? You know I can't.
It's The Cut. Guys, I can't remember. Is that the place that we were at before?
Wait. Before we go any further,
I remember the slit.
Togu, this is you now? You're this giant weasel? You feel okay? You feel safe? Do you recognize us? Because I definitely just heard you talk. Do you feel better?
I have no idea what's going on.
Okay, that's okay.
I feel big.
You're
I feel
huge.
wheezy. Well, thank you very much.
Weasel.
No, I feel big. I'm a weasel.
Okay.
Is there a puddle or any water around? Any sort of reflective something?
I'm still holding the jug. What's
roll.
left of the gallon of
I'll
the 10
pull
gallons of
out
water.
Sailor's Remorse
Oh, there
and
you
hold
go.
it up to his face.
Yeah, and you just hear this attack. He's like, "Put me in him."
So yeah, my Jupiter. God, yeah, Taylor. So I'm gonna hold my sword up to you, Jupiter. My sword speaks to me in very sexual ways, and it's always telling me to plunge it.
Oh my god! I'm a big fucking weasel. What did you guys do to me? I'm gone for like 20 minutes, and you turn me into this fucking. I got the asthma figured out a while ago, and you do this shit to me? God damn it!
You know what? I have been carrying a lot of guilt on my shoulders. My shoulders. About this, but we will talk about it later. But I just wanted to make sure that you're okay. Do you remember our old handshake we had?
We had an old handshake?
Okay, maybe you don't have the full memory back.
I'm still figuring some stuff out. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Is this
What?
so? Have we been into this establishment before?
No, wait. Into the building
What is
that.
Aren't we still?
The
I'm still in
Cut?
the alleyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
into the cut.
No, you've never been in the Cut. No.
What was
I got
bar
the cut
called?
confused with the split.
Me too.
Yeah, I get it.
Thank you. What?
What was the bar called that had all of Togu's options in it?
Ah, yes. Okay,
Is that the
so yeah,
Is that
let's
the one next to it?
no, I believe it was the goalie's guilt.
That sounds right. I can't read from this far away.
Yeah.
At this point, I want to feel all over kind of my big weasel body and see if I recognize like any of the inventory that he's got on me.
Okay.
Feeling up that weasel body.
What inventory?
You got on me.
Yeah, yo, Austin, tell me what that inventory's on that weasel, dog.
Yeah.
Ooh, that big weasel body.
I'll do it in the butterfly's voice. So so you have you have a belt on, and
Awesome.
it has a
Love
you
that
know like
first.
as some people would have like a bandolier, is that the right of bullets or something. You have a belt of knives, like throwing knives, like tons. It's a belt covered throwing knives.
How many? How many?
12.
Like unlimited or is? Okay, thank you.
12. And then you're welcome for doing that backwards for everyone watching. That was hard for me anyway. And yes, and then you also have a short sword and you're wearing pants and that's it. And they're capris. They cut off just below your knee.
They're capris. They're
Dude,
Okay.
I love your outfit.
Show off the calves. I've got awesome
from
weasel
Gap.
calves. I I want to go right to Eridris and grab him by the chest and be like, where is my stuff?
Oh, you're gonna have.
Where is my stuff?
You're gonna have to ask those two about it. And I point over at Tack and Darrow.
I want to go over, grab both of them. I'm grabbing Tack by his chest and just lifting him up to me. And then Darrow, I'm pulling him to me like, where is my stuff? Where is my old body?
Oh, I know where the body is. It's at Ivan Torres. We kind of just, everything went real panicky there for a minute with the whole, Fiendish to you.
Wait, Ivan Tor. I want to throw Darrow, and then I want to pull Tack up close to my head. He's like, where is this Ivan Tor?
How strong are you now?
I'm like 6'4", so I'm assuming I'm strong. I don't know. Never played a weasel before.
He technically has a +2 to his strength roll, which would most likely be 3 to 4 plus his strength.
And I have like a -2 to my strength, so.
A +0.
And I'm not very big. Literally just grabbing me by my chest hairs.
Oh god.
Oh.
Yoink.
Show me
There's just
where.
two.
Show me to this Ivan Tor.
All right, you're gonna have to set me down, but then I can totally show you.
Okay, as you
All right.
set Tack
I want to set him down.
As you set him down, you look over and you see Kaya like sniffing the ground, crossing this street, this like thoroughfare of the main street, reaching.
I'm on all fours.
All fours. I mean, sniffing the ground, literally, heading towards a building that most of you can read as the Cut, and reaching the door and like sniffing underneath the door, and you see her like look up, like excited, like she's smelled something.
Is this where we should go?
Togu, we're gonna have to come back to your inventory, but we know.
I'm not going. I am not going anywhere without church key.
That I get.
I mean, I totally understand too. It's just gonna create some really awkward meta situations.
You suddenly feel a strange friction in your sphincter.
Oh fuck!
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You don't have church key.
Yeah.
A friction in your sphincter.
As we do. It's a daily situation.
I want Tack. I'm gonna follow Tack back to Ivan Tor to retrieve church key and the falconry glove from Togu's inventory.
Okay.
Tack tracker too.
Tack tracker. You know exactly what it
no,
is.
Tack tracker is not an item. That is an ability. So I always.
Oh, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yes.
Are
you headed that way, Tack? Are you gonna lead him back to Ivan Tor?
He's following. Yeah,
we're gonna
leading.
sprint there and then try and catch up.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah.
All right. So Jolie, Ergis, and Darrow, you look over to see Kaya like sniffing the bottom of this door, and this is an absolute abandoned building, right? It looks like a mess, and the cut on the door, like that symbol, looks like very, very, very old, right? And she's like just sniffing, and then you can see her like excitedly, like as if she has a tail that's wagging at that door.
Found something. I go up to Kai and say, "What should we just open the door?"
If you do that, I'm gonna step back, depending on what the fuck is in there. I don't know what I saw. It's something I've never seen before.
Darrow, should we just open up the door?
I have a feeling that we should proceed with caution wherever we go at this point.
Okay.
Or whatever.
Maybe
that
I'll
thing
say
was,
to
it
the
was really
back.
angry, and I don't. I mean, I can hold myself in a fight, but I've had to fight for my food and shit. But I don't know what's in there.
What's the door look like, Austin?
Yeah.
Handle wise, how would one open this door? Is there a knob? Is it one of these guys? Is it one of these guys? Is it one of these guys? So these guys.
One of
Is
these
a
guys.
button.
One of these guys.
It
Do we just need to
seems-
lick it a little bit?
Yeah,
Is one of these guys.
man, you just put your dick in it and it opens. So here's the deal.
Ah!
It is a handle, and at the top is like a little thumb pressy. Okay, so you press it, and that would unlock the door. It is all copper, and it seems incredibly old, maybe like 40 years or so. So the copper color, the copper color is quite discolored.
It's like 35. So
At least.
ancient.
Wow. Older than you, maybe.
Okay. I'll just do this the old-fashioned way. I want to check for traps.
Ooh, good idea.
All right. So, like, you want to investigate?
Yeah.
No.
I got a
And-
4.
Yeah, it looks super safe. It looks like, wow, this is just some old building.
Cool. Well, if it looks super safe, I'm going to go ahead and open it.
All right. So, you open this door. And the minute that you open it, you just feel like this air like blow out of it. And you're like, whoa.
Wait, were they air fairies?
No fairies.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say.
Not a
God
single fairy.
damn it! No.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Can I roll a perception check just in case?
I have advantage on inspecting air.
Yes. That's likely.
How come you haven't inspected farts yet?
Yeah, let's talk about that. At another,
how
let's
is
talk
that
about
not
that at
happening?
another time. And but certainly
Sorry.
is a discussion
That one's
that
on
needs to
me.
be
My
talked
bad.
about. Dude, you open the door, it's just like, and inside you see it's like really nice inside, which is pretty strange given the fact that it looked like an abandoned building that has not been touched in at least 10 years. And you open this thing, and there's just this beautiful, beautiful black and red wallpaper. It's like a series of flowers, okay? And on the wall are separate different portraits, and all the faces are like blacked out, but they're like full, nice portraits. But some reason the face is just gone in all of them. And then towards the back of this building is like a barkeep, which seems to be some sort of glass container. And to the side are several different little chests that seem to be on little mantles. There's 3 of them.
I want to check out the paintings because I'm pretty sure I get some kind of bonus to checking out
'Cause you're a painter.
paintings. Because I'm a painter, dude.
Okay.
Painter supplies do that.
So you'd like to go inside?
Yeah.
Yes.
Doesn't that sound like a scary question? So
It always
Yeah.
does.
You
It
go
always
inside.
does.
Ergis, Kaya, Jolie, Tack. Just inside, not going inside.
Tax with me.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Darrow, Kaya,
So-
Jolie, Ergis.
I'm gonna be the last one in, but I'm going inside.
Okay.
I'd like to go inside, but flippantly. I'd like
Do I
to
have my
enter
weapons,
flippantly.
Austin?
You have no weapons at the moment.
We have extras.
Does anyone have a sword or a bow that I could use?
I got a little crossbow.
That'll do.
A little one.
I'm also
A little crossbow.
really good with the
It's
sword.
kind of little.
Would you like a boomerang? I can give you a boomerang as well.
Do you like a boomerang?
I'm alright. I'm an alright shot, but I'm really good with a sword.
Fine, I won't give you my boomerang.
I have a mace too. I don't know. If that
Tack has a
helps.
sword.
Oh yeah.
A mace works.
Oh, you want it? Cool. Take it. I
Yes.
literally never use it. You know what? In fact, K9 to K9, you can keep it.
Whoa.
Thank you. Is that a D8? The mace?
Yep,
It's a
bludgeoning.
Word.
I've had it this whole time. Literally never used it.
Kaya, you also feel some sort of connection with Jolie.
She's your dog.
I wink.
I wink back.
Yeah. Like, you just like her
If you
for some
make it
reason.
vague, we'll make it sexual.
Oh my god. It's like
That's our new
never.
tagline.
It's literally never on my mind, and then you guys ruin it. Yeah.
You said that we had a connection, so I winked.
Yeah, and I wink back. There's nothing sexual about
They're
it.
just platonic
Just gals being
winking.
pals.
Yeah. They're just.
I plutonic wink all the time.
They're just. Yeah. They're just two like furries winking at each other. It's cool. It's cool. It doesn't mean anything. Just don't do that. So she goes there. Yeah. All right. So we'll stop talking about this now. And you guys enter into this place, and immediately Air just walks over to one of the paintings and is like, checking it all out. But there's like no one in this place. It's kind of weird.
Is there any blood?
No, you don't see any blood. Actually, do your survival roll, which is a new discovery to me and makes a lot of sense.
Ooh. +6, 19.
Okay. You are like, there are two entities within this building. Like, it's like clear to you.
I want to check out. I want to do some sort of check on the paintings. Let's go Arcana.
All right. He doesn't roll till I say it's okay. It's okay.
I got a 9.
Oh man, yeah. You're like, wow, these seem quite magically well done drawings.
Delicious.
You guys, somebody used magic to draw these. It's really well done.
Actually, you're almost like offended by how good they are that you assume that magic must be involved, because otherwise it's too good.
This is bullshit. There's no way they could have drawn this without magic.
Kaya, you everyone hears Air just say that, but Kaya, you're like kind of sniffing around, and you notice two things. One, there's a back room, which the door is slightly ajar with some light coming out, and also you do notice that there are some stairs leading up.
So, okay. There's 2 creatures here that I can smell. I don't know if they're in this other room or if they're downstairs, but there are stairs, so we can explore and we can find your friend. But there's more than one creature here.
Bottlecap Brigade, we need to shut our mouths right now because we are not the only ones in here.
I'd like to get on top of my floating disc to really be quiet, and just stealth out in that manner.
How do you sit on it? Are you like cross-legged?
Yeah, show us with your body.
I want you to stand on it like Magneto.
Okay.
I love it.
So
if Dara was an animal or an insect, he'd for sure be a praying mantis.
That's all that is him.
He's just
That
praying
exactly
mantis.
When you say the line, "We're not alone here," the door with the light coming out like slams the rest of the way open, and you just hear like, "Of course you're not here alone. Borges is here."
Oh fuck!
Hey, Borges.
I've missed Borges all 3 times.
What's up, Borges?
Wait, who's Borges?
Well, Borges walks, and every step is like the leg crossing over the other, like, I don't know how to describe what's happening. As he slowly approaches.
It's a catwalk.
It's that runway walk.
Runway walk, 100%.
Stret, baby.
And Borges reaches the bar, and you see one leg go up onto the bar, and then you see like goes over.
Like
and the
Michael
next leg
Jackson and Beat It.
The next leg goes over like boom, boom. As he like makes his way over, and he looks at you all like. It seems you really missed me. Since I'm a piece of your history, you've come again to rhyme along to all my boundless mystery. We're here in my room, but not a moment too soon. You'll get what you get, a wonderful gift, or possibly just your doom. In front of you see 3 chests without a key. Place the item, close the hatch, and a new product it will be. Put what you want in here, and a new thing shall appear. It could be the same or wholly new, just do it without fear. My instructions are precise. I promise I'll try to be nice. So go ahead and follow my steps. It's just a roll of the dice. And you see him move back and sit into this chair.
Kaya starts clapping. She's like,
Knocks over his green screen.
I almost did. It literally
I
came
almost
to
fell
me.
backwards onto a chair too.
That was scary.
I'd like to turn to everyone and just say, who the fuck is this?
Borgus.
what is a Borgus and why does he rhyme?
It's quite catchy.
Am I the only one who's actually been in? Holy shit!
Does he always rhyme?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you're the only one there.
All right, you guys. Just to bring everybody up to speed, the first time we got him, it's when Togu got his glove. Like, he gave out all this shit that just made us do weird things. Tuyuya got a box of a deck of cards that like she gave to people, and weird shit happens. And then second time, that's when I ate a muffin. I turned into a cat person, and somebody else got like super drunk all the time, or was always thirsty. It's ridiculous. This guy is like it's like the monkey claw that like grants your wishes, but not really. Borgus, we're trying to track a fiend. We really don't have time for any of this.
While Adris is talking, Daro would like to kind of pull out from the back of his satchel.
Not a euphemism, that whole phrase.
Thank you. Some of the like herbs and spices that were given to him by the by the person that I'm trying to find it in my notes and I can't find it right now, but by the person that he first ran into, that was a shopkeeper that Miranda played, that gave him some herbs that he could burn to summon them.
Yes.
Klaxon, clacks off.
Klaxon, clacks off.
That was such a cool character.
Yeah, so I'd like to try to summon Klaxon clacks off right now.
Shit, okay.
So they gave okay. So what is it that they were?
I don't know where my tiefling swords are. I need them.
So she just essentially gave me some herbs to burn, and when I burn those herbs, Klaxon clacks off would appear with their like caravan of a shop wherever I was.
Okay. So do the thing
and also
and tell me
bring
what that looks like.
Marion Johnson jam and pickles and peanut butter.
Okay, so what does the ceremony look like to do that?
Okay, so as Adris is like questioning this individual that I have no idea, I'd just like to say, Kia, don't worry about what's about to happen. It's gonna get a little bit weird. Do you want to take a step back, or are you just ready for this? Are you ready for this? Tell me you're ready for this.
Okay.
Tell me you're ready.
And I'd like to take a fire, just a very small firebolt or control flame or whatever, and I'd like to light the bundle of herbs that Klaxon clacks off gave to me, and I'd like to kind of burn it, and I'd like to wave it under Kia's nose and say, what does it smell like, Kia? What does it smell like?
Ass.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It smells like shit. And then I'd like to wave it in a circle, and say, Klaxon clacks off, come to me.
Okay, so you guys, at first the sound, like all of the sound stops, including Borges, who was talking, and stops and like looks around, like what's happening, and you guys feel this building starting to shake, like, and all the glassware is like shaking, like, you know, like it's almost like an earthquake is happening. And this shaking becomes such an intense sound that you feel like the whole building is about to collapse on top of you. And suddenly it's like, shh, and it stops. And with that, we're going to go on a quick break. I don't know if any of you guys saw that coming, but I like to make cliffhangers. We will see you guys very soon and expand on whatever it is that Sam did to fuck up my campaign once again. We will see you guys in a few minutes.
Ready.
Yeah, and thank you, Sam, for being an absolute asshole every day. See you guys in a couple minutes. Appreciate you. Don't say anything now. Just shut your mouths, everyone. Hello. Welcome back to this session. It's the Bottlecap Brigade. We do things and stuff, and they like to ruin everything. They being all the people that I invite onto our story every week. Thank you, guys. That was beautiful. Taylor, whoever it was, who's doing this thing?
Austin,
take it away, brother.
Sure, I can start it. Hey, Austin, you want to talk about some stuff?
Yeah, I sure do. Hey, everybody. Whenever you're at home and you wake up at the crack of 11:30 a.m. and you need to get yourself a super nice breakfast going, and you head over to your kitchen and you're like, whoa, I don't have enough eggs to make this omelet. What should I make? And you're like, wait a second, I'll get this pile of hair. And you're like, what? You can't make an omelet without lighting a few hairs on fire. That's right. A Few Burnt Hairs is a wonderful candle company that is super dope. Check out their website, afewburnthairs.com probably, or just type them into Google. Guaranteed Google will get you there. Go there, check out all their super cool candles. It gets you in the mood to make hair omelets. What's up?
That's pretty good. You know what?
I liked it.
That had kind of like a real fake doors from Rick and Morty kind of vibe to it. Like, look at these doors.
I really appreciate that.
They're real fake doors. They're great.
I like the way you said Google. You're like, Google. Google. Google.
I love when people say the Google. I love giving articles to things that don't need them.
How
That's
about
what's the fuck up.
Do you guys remember people always be like the Family Guy? And you look at them and be like,
No.
the Family Guy? Like,
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
That was only you, Austin.
Who's Family Guy?
all right.
Did you say Los?
I'm alone.
Nice.
The Lowe's.
Los Familia.
I'm alone.
All right. Well, great. Thank you, guys.
La Familia Amigo.
Yeah,
Aye, aye.
you guys are wonderful.
Family
all the time.
friend. Thanks, man.
Yeah. Family friend.
So, switching perspectives a little bit, Togu and Tak. Tak. I keep forgetting who's with you. Togu and Tak are heading back to Ivantor's laboratory, and you guys are heading down that road that direction. And you just see a couple like gnomes just like working on this building that's been destroyed. And it is the wall and or window that was broken by Tuyuya's new fiendling body.
I'd like to try and walk up to the door and try and just walk in.
For the first time ever, this door is not closed. The button need not be pressed as it is open, still ajar from when you guys left. And you walk in, Austin, you gotta eat that differently. It distracted me successfully. You walk in to see the whole place a mess. I mean, from the scene that was left. And Ivan is pointing at different things, like take care of this, clean, fix this, just build the wall how it was. And looks over like, oh, well, what do you guys want?
I'm just looking for my stuff.
Your stuff? What about my stuff? You come in here and you break everything and look at it.
I want to look at it.
Yeah, you look at it. It's a fucked up wall. Like, you ruined his whole lab.
Hey, I didn't ruin your wall. And if you give me my stuff and I help my friends, we can help fix your wall. Oh, wait, that's not the voice, right? But what I need you to do is give me my stuff so that I can get with my friends and fix your wall. Give me my stuff.
Your stuff is... Shut up, Tak. Your stuff is over there, okay? It's right by the new body, sort of your old body.
Cool. I want to go look at the old buddy and try and find Church Key and the falconry glove.
Okay, you do find a bin next to the table, and it's full of all of your equipment. You can grab all of it.
Cool. I only want to grab Church Key and the falconry glove, but I'm not quite done yet. I want to look around for Tuyuya's body.
Tuyuya is very much gone, and that's who they were pursuing with the blood.
That's right. You're right.
Yeah.
She did not leave any inventory at Ivantor's place, right?
Do an investigation roll.
Sure, man. I rolled an 11, and with investigation, it's a 13. Nope, sorry, 14.
Ooh, game changer. On the ground, in one of the puddles of blood that was left from Tak's crossbow shot, is literally the necklace that Tuyuya made that symbolized her friendship with you all. And on the end of that necklace is the bottle cap.
Wait, the one that she made or the one that I made? Did she make one too?
No, she made one for everyone, is my understanding.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll grab that. And I lied. I also want to grab the necklace that I made with mine with the purple bottle cap.
Cool.
But I'll put all that on, and then I just want to look at Ivantor and be like, I'm sorry that we ruined the side of your building. We'll be back to help fix everything later, all right?
You've changed. You're really nice now, and I appreciate that about you. Thank you.
You shut your mouth. We got stuff to do. I'll be back later.
That seems better. Well,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was that, Tak?
I said yes.
Okay. Shut your
And then
mouth,
I want to
Tak.
get right in the face of Ivantor and be like,
He said yes.
Yes. Well, we'll continue to fix the wall that you destroyed, and
No, you stop right there. Nobody destroyed it. A monster destroyed it. And we are heroes, and we're trying to save this thing. So none of us destroyed it.
You started at 50%, and then you went back to 10%, and now you're at 100% New York.
I mean, that sounds accurate.
Touche. Well, I will take care of the wall, and thank you for your kind words. I hope you enjoy your stuff now, and Tack, once again, shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Damn it, Tack. If you guys could get on your way, I will continue fixing what's happened to my lab, okay?
I'd like to get on my way.
Yeah, as I'm walking out, I look back and I point at him with my hand. I go, yeah.
And I'm just like, hey, Tack, shut your mouth. Well, you flip him off.
And then we leave.
All right, wonderful. So, you leave. Togu, you have all of your stuff now. And we will have more interesting things that possibly happen in your life. But we're going to switch back to Ergis, Jolie, Kaya, and Darrow, who are now in, in the cut with Borges. And let's switch up the music to fit. So Borges looks over and just kind of like eyes these 3 chests that are open and looks at you like, well, it appears you're looking for a fiend or maybe a friend. Maybe you should open your eyes and try to mend.
Quick question. So, the roof was like, seemed like it was going to cave in. What's the room situation like at the moment?
It stopped shaking entirely.
And nothing else happened.
And then it was silent for a second, and then he said that exact line I just said.
Okay, all right.
Same shit as always.
Does anybody want to trade in one of their things in the chests?
I would love to if I could gain some additional power, but I'm waiting for one of my friends to appear.
Yeah, well, I mean, you might get power, you might not. It's kind of this thing where, like, yeah, you're gonna put something in there and it's risky. Oh, it's risky. Who knows what's gonna happen? And yeah, so you could get power, but you could get screwed.
Kia, can I burn some of your hairs and put them in the pot, as it were?
Yeah,
this is great.
I'd like to firebolt her hairs, control flame her hairs a little bit.
Firebolt?
Right?
Control flame's a better idea.
Immediate Bob.
Yeah.
Perfect
Her hair is
feeling,
like
Bob.
magically beautiful. It's not like matted and long as fuck anymore. It's just like this pristine, like 60s bob.
Precisely.
You're like that burning hair, like sword cut. Have you guys seen
Yes, yeah, those videos. Yeah.
Frickin'. Anyway,
that's someone who does hair, it drives me absolutely insane. I'm like, no. What do you do with my hair, Sam?
Okay, she gives you the hair.
Yeah,
you burn it. And it's beautiful. It's the best hair that's ever been burnt ever.
It's matted and it's disgusting. It's full of bugs.
It's horrible. Yeah, and it actually lights a little faster than normal because of how oily it is. And you burn the hairs. You might say there are exactly 3 of them that were being burnt.
Okay, and with the Klaxon Klaxoff's summoning, does anything happen with that, or?
Can you just have some faith to just shut the fuck up, or do you have to do that?
Yeah, okay, that's my entire action then. I don't know what else to do.
You wanted to burn some stupid ass hairs. I mean, I don't know. You tell me, man. What are you doing? You burn these hairs and you look around and nothing happens, and the walls were shaking and they stopped.
Okay, all right. I say, oh well, there's a lot of burnt hair in here.
So sorry, Borges. It looks like none of us are gonna do the chests.
I'll do the chest, Borges. I'll do the chest. I was expecting a lot more thematic.
If I'm gonna be honest, I really just want to know where you got your pants from. I really like them.
We're tracking a fiend, guys.
Well, that is incredibly kind of you.
I'd like to go open. I would just like to go interrupt him and go open a chest.
The chests are open.
Okay.
You put something in it.
Yeah,
it changes it.
I just like to go put one of my punch cards in it.
You have a punch card?
Yeah, from Clacks On, Clacks Off.
Yeah.
Why did you?
I did give out punch cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why did you take my hair?
I thought you were gonna put the hair in it, and that was the whole.
No, I was just trying to. Use. Yeah, I was just trying to additionally summon Klaxon.
With my hair? There's no magical properties to my hair.
The hair doesn't make sense. Don't try and rationalize the hair bit. It makes no sense.
Well,
so,
hey, that was unusual. I thought you were going somewhere with the cute bob you gave her, but
yeah, I thought so too. That's why it got quiet and awkward for 6 hours after he finished not doing anything.
To be honest, you guys, I feel like Darrow is probably just testing the limits of his manipulative abilities.
All we gotta do is get me to rip out some of my hair. Are you happy now, Darrow?
Yeah, I honestly am.
Fucking pervert.
I didn't know that was a fetish, and now I do. Darrow, you're standing over the chest as you say that. You're like, yes, I am happy now. And you put...
you know what? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no. Why don't we just interrupt me again? No, go ahead. Let's do whatever you guys want to do. This is fun.
I was going to be like, Daryl, if you don't do something to this chest, I got some shit I can put in the chest.
Miranda just started a,
Julie,
you know what,
Julie,
my ass.
if I trust anyone in this nightmare, it's you. So if you want to throw some things in this with me, let's just do it simultaneously.
Yep, because we need to get out of here. And you seem real fun to hang out with, Borgoose, but maybe for another time. And I'm just gonna, do I hand you my shield? Do I put it straight in there? Do I need to do anything special with it?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Or P.
It's good rhyme, Darrow. It's good rhyme.
Thank you. I was going for it.
I wasn't.
I'm just gonna go stand by the door that the blood is leading into. Was there a door that the blood is leading into by chance?
Not to your awareness.
Can I look for blood while this is happening?
I guess. Yeah. We'll call it survival. That's a new fun thing.
Oh yeah, I'm proficient in that shit.
He's
still got an 11.
Yeah, you don't see any blood, dog. I don't want to tell you. All right, here's the deal. Jolie, you're throwing a shield in there and a punch card into the same chest? Great.
How many chests are open?
3.
I'm going to go in the second one.
Right. Okay, so we've got a punch card and a shield going into the chest. So you guys walk over and you guys put these things in there and then you close the chest. While you're doing that, you guys feel like a rumbling in the chest, like it's shaking, and you just hear like a microwave, like it's done, like ding.
Oh, okay. Are we good to go?
Borges, do you think something has been completed inside this chest?
Well, why don't you just take a chance? Just trust me. Open it up and you will see.
And lust me?
Sorry?
Not as good as your
I don't know.
first one,
I
Daryl.
was trying. I was
From the back of
trying.
the room.
I'm so sorry. I am not used to this.
And out of frustration, Jolie just opens up the chest. Jolie, you pick up this shield.
Nice.
And it is very shiny. You pick it up, and what was it before? Just a shield? I don't remember. I don't know what you had exactly.
Yep, I literally just had written down a shield.
Okay, now it is not just a shield, all right? This is a silver skin shield, and it shines brightly with a silvery color. And that is as far as you understand about this new item.
Okay. Wait, you kind of, my internet sucked for a second. A silver skinned?
Skin.
Shield?
Silver skin shield.
Okay.
Yes. When you touch it with your hand, your finger that touched the shield for a second turns silver for like a couple inches down your finger, and then as you let go of it, the silver goes away from your hand.
All right, Borges, want to give me a quick 30-second rundown on how I should handle this thing, or do I also need gloves?
Well, let me think about this. High or low? The more I think, the answer is no.
Okay, thank you for being concise.
There's your answer.
From the back of the room, I'm like, typical Borges.
Does he always rhyme like this, or should I be worried?
Nope, that's his thing. He does that quite a bit.
That's fucking.
I'll just kind of like rip a part of my shirt off and like kind of touch the shield with like the fabric and pull it out.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
and your fingers don't
thank
turn
you.
silver when you do that. Darrow,
Okay,
would you like
that's
to open your
This
chest?
is so much funny. Yo, this situation is so much funnier with like VJ. You're crushed. Like, oh my god, because he's like, no, you guys go. I've seen it. You go. Like, oh, I'm losing my shit over here. Continue. Sorry.
Shut your cat up.
You know, he's so
Oh, look at a cutie! Okay, Darrow, your chest stopped wiggling and went beep.
Borges, can I open it, or are you gonna pull some weird planar shit on me?
He's gonna pull some weird planar shit on you.
Well, you can open it, whether you choose or whether you may. But if you want my opinion, I would say it's okay.
Kia, would you open it?
Sure. I walk over to the chest and I'm gonna open it for him.
Yeah, you open it, and you just see, like, smoke come out of this. It's like, what do you... Okay, it's smoke comes out of it. I can't think of the word else. Anyway, so smoke comes out and it, like, bellows over the side of it and onto the floor. And weirdly, you just see, like, one leg come out, like, and, like, make its way down. And another leg comes out. And very quickly, you notice that before you is standing... whatever it is, the name of that person, then
it's Klaxon.
And she just takes these steps out of the smoke, and she's bewildered, unintentionally summoned.
Oh my god, I was just in the middle of one of my naps. You remember those sleeping rituals I teach?
Yeah.
Well, hello.
Klaxon, it's been a wild week or two. Thank you so much for at least 2 weeks. I don't really know at this point. It's been mostly a nightmare for me. So I was
seems
hoping.
like an eternity for me.
Do you see these bags under my eyes? Us mages aren't supposed to get these bags.
Oh, okay, hold on. I have some of this under eye cream, and I'll just give you a little quick under eye cream. Hello, everybody. Klaxon Klaxoff of Klaxon Klaxoff Curious Goods and Oddities. I've been summoned. How weird. Who is everybody?
I just want to clarify that the minute you came out of that chest, You just see
Good is not
Borges.
nice. Thank you so much for subscribing to us on Twitch. Love you.
The minute that you come out of this, yes, thank you for subscribing. Also, Sam, pick your battles, dog. Borges stands up and looks at you like, oh, and you just see him just entranced, with clacks on, clacks off, and walks a little closer. Well, it is wonderful to meet you. That much I can say. I don't know any other way to describe you other than you're a bae.
Klaxon Klaxoff, don't trust him. He's quite creepy.
Ergis is just in the background going,
Oh, right, you're playing a different character. Okay, sorry. Hello, what is your name?
Well, to some I am him, and some I am her, but certainly if we went on a walk, we could talk. If only we could go for a flock.
Oh, I haven't heard that used in that way before. I'd love to take a walk with you later. I'd love to take a walk with you later. But right now, typically how this coupon works is if you've shopped enough at my store and got enough stamp points, you get 1 free summoning of me, and I get to cast some sort of spell. So right now I'm kind of under Darrow's not control, but he gets 1 spell out of me. But then once that's done, I can totally leave and we can like hang out. I love your outfit. I love this chess thing. It seems like you're playing a game with people. I love to talk marketing. I also run a business. Maybe we can do some kind of cross-promotional thing.
Certainly. Well, I find your proposal to be quite interesting, and that's something I certainly couldn't lie. But certainly maybe there is somewhere I could find one of these coupons that I could buy.
Oh, well, why don't you come and check out my shop later? I'll give you a hint. It's on another dimension.
That didn't rhyme. Well, here's the deal.
I haven't been speaking in rhymes this whole time. Except for that moment. That was very unintentional. I didn't mean for that to happen.
Yes, well, I would certainly say that was a 10 out of 10, although I understand that you don't rhyme often.
No.
Okay, and apparently neither did you at that moment, but we'll just look past it.
We call it a near rhyme half the time.
Okay, Darrow, hello, you called me here in the middle of my nap. Hey, everybody!
Yes. I absolutely did not mean to disturb you in the middle of that. I just
you got that you made enough stamps and points, and so you can do that whenever.
This Borges character has put us in a spot. I want if you have the ability to force him to give us what we want. That's really all I want out of Borges. Is I just want the best possible outcome here. Adris might be able to guide us in a bit of a better direction.
I'm not a part of any of your shit at the moment. All you guys had to do was say, no, I don't want to put shit in your chest. And then we would have moved on. But here we are. Borges, hey, complete respect for these cool little things you do. I think it's neat. But these guys, they're not... I'm not following what they're saying, what they say at the moment. That's their prerogative. That's what they're representing themselves. You do your thing, man.
Just clacks on. If you could force him to give us the best of what he has available right now, that's really all I want. I think it would smooth this entire process over. I think it would make everyone happy. I think we could move on from this situation happily.
You hear from Eridris over in the corner.
This is strange. Most people, when they call, they really just want some late night jam. Maybe they have the munchies of sorts, or they ran out of that potion that turned them into a large thing. So this is kind of putting me in a weird position. Hey,
Well,
Bogus,
maybe some
why-
Marion Johnson jam would convince him to.
Yeah,
help
use
us.
the Marion Johnson jam. Fuck it.
What? What happened to this session?
Oh, just we're chasing a demon.
I'm now playing a totally different character. It's fine.
Right. Well, Borges looks at you all. I was like, well, if you're done with what you're doing, then it's time to go. I should know.
Okay.
Okay.
So it sounds like if you guys just go, everything's okay. Am I getting that right?
While you guys are having this conversation, you hear some commotion up at the upstairs level.
Now we're talking. Where are the stairs?
Yeah,
The
you just
stairs
look
over
over
here.
and there's stairs.
Got him. Kaya, Jolie, you guys want to come with me real quick while Daryl works it out with the jam woman and Borges?
Listen, I just told you I would track this thing. I don't know what you're going to do with this thing, but it ain't my problem, man.
To be honest, we don't know what we're going to do with it either. In the spirit of full disclosure, this thing is our friend, used to be our friend. We don't really know. But you know what? That's totally fair. We're not trying to force you into servitude or manipulate you into opening chests that aren't yours or burning your hair as I stare at Daryl. So if you would like to part ways, I totally understand. If you would like to assist us, it would be greatly appreciated. And we're the Bottlecap Brigade, so I don't know, maybe that means something.
I can't read, so I haven't heard of you before.
That's
Are
fair.
your stories? Do you have stories?
Yeah, there are some songs written about us. We're not super big fans. I'd be happy to tell you all about them after.
Oh.
You know what?
I heard this one where one of them shit their pants. It was quite funny.
Kaya, do you like bottle caps?
Incredible. I couldn't say. I think they're shiny. I like shiny things.
Oh, hey, there you go. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Here's a bottle cap. You can, if we part ways now, then you can remember us by it, and if not, cool beans. Thank you so much. And I flip her a bottle cap.
Yeah, here, take one of mine too.
I'll
flip you one too.
I like put them in my mouth.
Yes.
We've seen that happen before.
Yeah.
It's
okay,
fun.
well,
It's like a game.
guys, we have to
I'm like,
catch this thing
spit them out
before it gets away. So I'm going this way.
I guess I'll help you.
Oh, thank you so much, Kaya. You are a wonderful, wonderful thing.
I'm a coyote.
Coyote.
Coyotes are wonderful things. Us canines. Okay, head upstairs.
Absolutely.
All right.
Hey, sure, fuck it, I'll go upstairs.
Who's going upstairs with the coyote?
Do Togo and I make it back by this time?
Oh yes, sorry, you too.
No worries.
You guys follow this trail of blood that goes through the smuggler's market back to where you were before. You continue to follow it until you see it reach a door called the Cut, and you barge into the. Do you go into a place? You tell me.
Yeah.
You guys break in through this door, and you see this man with his legs crossed over each leg and sitting on top of the bar. And you see Eridris and Kaya going up these stairs while there seems to be some sort of person named Klaxoff having a conversation with Borgus, who maybe you know.
I do.
I don't know who was there. Okay. And yeah, and you just walk into this interesting scene, not what you expected at all.
But I see Eredris going upstairs, correct?
Yes.
Oh, I want to be like, oh, and I want to, and I want to follow Eredris, and like, I want to make eyes at Borgus and like just pull the falcon glove out of the satch and be like, I'm good, we've done this, and then I want to follow everybody up the stairs. Very similar to how Eredris treated Borges.
Been here, done that.
I get it.
Yeah, great. All right, everyone's caught up. Superb. Okay, is everyone headed upstairs? Daryl, you going up with him?
I'd like to. Yeah, I'll follow him up.
Word. Okay.
Okay, Daryl, you have my number though. Call me. I'm getting another batch of some jam and I'll have some new pickles.
Before I follow these assholes, do you happen to have any Marion Johnson jam or any pickles that you could just put in my satchel really quick? Or
yes, when I got the alert that it was you, I knew you would want some extra. Yes.
Okay. Do you have some additional incense I could burn the next time I need you? Or
yes.
Awesome.
Here, the essence of Lufada.
Oh, perfect.
It is a special scent.
That's a very well thought out
very
name.
rare.
Yeah, perfect. Well, I'll put it back in my satchel.
It makes you turn purple when you burn it for just 30 minutes, though.
Okay, I'll let that stew in my mind for the next time.
Miranda, you might need to write that one down.
The essence of Lufada turns you purple for 30 minutes.
Hello.
What are those puffy things that you wash yourself off with in the shower? That's a loofah, duh.
Austin does comedy on Friday and Saturday night at the local drinking hole.
Also, I'd like to note that Klaxon Klaxoff can shapeshift to Darrow at any point that they want. Just want to make that clear.
I stole your avatar.
Wow. I'm glad we clarified that. All right. So you're gonna Klaxon. You're kind of confused, and you look back at this smoking chest, and you like take one step in. You're like, oh, and you like head the rest of the way through, and you go.
Hey,
into
Borgus, you want to join me? I feel like we have many of things to talk about.
Well, some say I might be sick or have a flu, but don't mind if I do. And then he just steps in there and goes into this chest with you, and it closes behind him.
And I imagine tapering out, like the audio just kind of being like, oh, I feel like we can bond really quickly. You kind of seem to be in the same sort of field I am, and I can't wait to.
Yeah. They're like, oh, we'll talk about marketing, darling. And it just goes into this thing with you. Promoting your business. I'm all about small business. And enters into this chest with you. You guys go up these stairs. Jolie, you're now Jolie, and you go back up the stairs with them. You go up the stairs with them, and you guys reach the top of these stairs. And you look over, and it's kind of an attic area. And you see a series of boxes. And on the back of this kind of rectangle-shaped attic is a like circular window, like stained glass, right? It's like almost like this nice art on this circular window. And in front of it, I'm going to say Kaya gets to the top first with Eredris right behind her. And when you guys get to the top, the first thing that you see is the fiendling to Yuya. And petting her is Eredris' daughter, Aether.
But we don't know it's his daughter.
Eredris does.
I can't remember. Does anybody else recognize Eredris' daughter?
No one
I
has
can't
any
remember
idea.
if we were all there.
No.
Nobody knows it's his
Okay,
daughter,
cool.
but we've seen this person in the cellars.
Do
but we
we?
don't know.
Yeah, that's my question. Do we recognize the person, or do we recognize the thing? I don't remember.
think you would, because you weren't with us. It would just be
Okay.
me. Yeah.
Yep.
Be Jolie, Ergis,
Darrow.
Tack, and Darrow.
Yeah, know that it's a vampire. Ergis is the only one that knows any more than that.
Okay.
So yeah, Ergis is just kind of like frozen, looking at the situation, and yeah, he takes a couple like very slow steps forward.
On your second step, you just see her like squeeze like the hair as she's petting to you, and just go.
Ergis doesn't flinch at all. Wait, to Yuya does that, or Aether does that?
The vampire does that.
Cool. Yeah, Ergis doesn't flinch at all. It's like he goes, Aether, it's okay. It's okay. It's me. I've been looking for you for a long time. Are you in there?
If you were looking for me, why didn't you save me years ago? Why didn't you save Reno? Why didn't you save Mom?
I tried, and I wish I would have been there, but I mean, I had no idea what was happening, and if I would have known, I would have been there. I wouldn't have left your guys' side.
It's been 6 years.
I know.
And
I know.
You never came looking. I have a new father now. Someone who cares for me, someone who's there, someone who actually takes care of me.
Aether, I haven't stopped looking for you this whole time. I had nothing to go off of. On that morning, I woke up and I found your mom, and I buried her.
Yeah.
She said that you had ran away, and that's all I knew. I had nothing to go off of other than rumors, and I'm sorry it's taken so long, but I'm here now.
And at this point, you guys are all heading up. Love the background noise. And so you guys are all heading up at this point, and you're like entering into kind of a weird situation for the rest of you. Darrow, Tak, Jolie, and Togu. You realize the thickness of the atmosphere as Kaya is on all fours, slightly in front of Eredris. And you can feel the tension that is in the air as you guys enter this loft area, this attic. And she's like, enough! And when she does that, you can see her let go of Tia, who's become this fiendling, who like takes a step closer and is like ready to pounce. And she says, like, I'm tired of your lies. I've been waiting years for you, and I know that you're not real. You're not even my father. I don't even know who you are. You're a man who abandoned me. You're a figment of my imagination.
That's not true. And I want to hold out my hand, and I want to cast Flare, just like really, really bright.
Okay.
And it gets super, super big in my hand.
Can I use prestidigitation to make it just a little bit more spectacular?
Only if you can pronounce that again.
Prestidigitation.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Yes, you make it horribly bright. So this thing like lights up, and she just goes like, and like moves her head to the side as it like is lighting up the entire atmosphere. As that happens, Kaya, can you roll initiative? Just you.
What's my 18?
Okay. As she does that, Tuyuya, who is now this fiendling, this ghoul-like animal, charges at you. Is it Kaya or I've been saying it wrong? Maybe.
It's Kaya.
Kaya. Kaya, you immediately react to that as you see that. So now this like fiendling is charging at you, and it dives, and it has like claws that are like 4 or 5 inches long, and it's flying at Eridris, who is right behind you.
Do I get to go first?
Yes.
Perfect. I'm going to just like pull back and then take my mace and take a swing.
Okay.
But first I'm gonna use my bonus action to Hunter's Mark.
Nice.
To you, yeah. Ooh, it's a nat 20, baby.
Damn!
Yeah.
I need to run and get to the pool.
Yes.
Get it?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm out of liquids, 100%.
Right.
Okay. All right. Was this on your attack? Was your nat 20?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're gonna hit. So let's do damage.
Yeah. I get a +2 bonus to damage.
You get an extra 1d6.
I sure do. 9, 10. 19 damage.
Wow. All right.
Oh wait, I didn't double it.
Yeah.
Or do I double my roll, or do I roll two times?
Your original attack roll.
Double the dice. Yeah.
Double the dice. Okay, I didn't know how you guys did it. So that is 29 damage.
Yeah, wow.
Woof.
What would you like to do with your mace
Yeah.
swing?
I'm just going to I'm basically just trying to keep her from getting at Eridris. So I'm just trying to like basically smack her out of the way. Just baseball bat.
All right. So this is how I imagine this is this fiendling is running, like galloping, and dives at Eridris. And you like turn and stand in front of him. Yeah, with like that baseball club. And you make contact directly in the head. I mean, you knock this one out of the park, as they say. And
I brained her. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you're swinging. You just like perfectly cleave this thing, and Tuyuya is ripped to shreds. I mean, you watch as her fiendling body is like obliterated in front of you. And the rest of you guys all watch this happen as Tuyuya's body is just destroyed. Right? I mean, starting with her head up to like almost like her lower back just blown out. And after that swing, you see Kaya standing there for a minute, and you just like you guys are like blown away at what you just saw. That this person you just met saves Eridris' life, home runs this person. And
I knew that mace would be lucky.
And as she like then turns back to you guys slowly, you look over at her and you see the entire forearm of Tuyuya straight through Kaya's chest.
I am out of fucking healing spells.
Is she okay? Or is she gonna be okay?
I'm not.
Tech's gonna take a shot.
I want to run up to her and use Cure Wounds.
I would also like to pull out a candle that I have in my satchel
God.
just and kind of go and rub it under her nose and just kind of sniff it around up in there.
And it smells like pure, life revitalization. Maybe even a forest, if you will. All right, Togu, you are approaching her to try and assist her as she falls to her knees in front of you, clearly impaled by this being. So I'm going to give you advantage on what's about to happen. Everyone else, you can make either a wisdom saving or an athletics roll. Kind of don't worry about it. And I'll go. Yes, anyone that did a athletics roll, not saving, just athletics roll. Tell me first.
Me too, right?
You can choose, yes, and you have advantage on either one.
I'm doing athletics.
Okay. What did you
I got a 12.
Okay, Togu, what'd you get?
I got a 7.
All right. Anyone else athletics roll? Jolie or
Yeah. Joe got a 12.
Yep, I got you. Tac 12, Togu 7. Ergis.
I'm gonna do wisdom.
Yep.
You want me to do it?
Oh yes, please. If you go ahead and roll, everyone.
That's a 15 on the wisdom save.
Okay, Jolie.
I got an 11.
Okay.
I got a 5 on a wisdom saving throw.
Those aren't good rolls, y'all.
No one rolled.
Okay. As you run towards her, Togu, you realize it feels like you're almost like stepping in mud. And as you look down, you see that there's like this green-blue pool that you're in. And you look back behind you and you see everyone else is also in this pool. And as you look back forward, and I would say the rest of you guys notice this, you see all of this like green powder emanating from this vampire. And she's like standing there like as this green powder is coming out of every part of her body and is summoning some sort of magic that you guys can tell feels like ether magic. And as this thing that she is casting, this incantation she is creating, you guys are all slowly falling into this. And as you slowly sink into this blue-green pool, you suddenly, everything becomes white. And in that blink, you wake up as you like hit the ground of this wooden platform. And as you hit it very aggressively, you slowly open your eyes as if you'd fallen 4 feet against this hardwood floor. And you stand up and hear the sound of seagulls around you. And you look around and see that you're on a very, very large pirate ship and in the middle of the ocean with no land in sight. And you have been teleported onto it. And a couple seconds after you find your grounding and you're standing, you feel a very large bump underneath the boat. And with that, we're going to go to break. By break, I mean that's the end of the session. So thank you, guys. And Tricks on you. And thank you so much, Jupiter, for being a guest star on this. You're the best guest bottle capper we've ever had. And we appreciate you so much. Everyone else that watches this, thank you. There were some parts of this that were dope and a little messy, but you got through it with us, and that's what improv is. So we appreciate
Jupiter,
you.
what's your Insta handle? Plug your pluggables.
Yeah, let's go.
I am Compendium with a 1 instead of an I on Instagram and Twitter. My Twitter's full of bullshit, and so is my Instagram.
Yeah.